Hello and welcome, people. It is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or some equivalent time in your time zone. Welcome. This is what we do every Friday here on Happy Healthy Vegan on YouTube. My name is Ryan. Yes, this show is hosted by me, not by a sociopath or a shirtless fitness influencer. No, me. I'm just a simple person. I am your host here. So welcome. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And good to see all our happy fam here who are our channel members. Those are the people in the chat with the green names and the cool medals next to their name, or badges, I should say. And Peter, thanks for being our first moderator here tonight. Hopefully we'll see Uncle a little bit. Maybe we'll even get Tracy on too. Who knows? And welcome, hey, Metalhead and Northern Waters. I thought I saw Sarah invite you. Am I right on that, Northern Waters? Thanks for coming. And Sarah, hope to see you soon. And hope you are doing well at home and with your family and your dad. Hope he's doing better. Hey, Bill, how's it going? AJ and VLAM and Fu Manpu. Did I say hi to Fall already? It was, hey, AJ, how is it going? Yeah, I still have a little bit lingering cold from that dumb cold I had last Friday. I feel way better. I actually went to the gym today for the first time since last week on Tuesday. I didn't play basketball. Someone asked me if I wanted to play some 21. I said, nah, I'm still getting over a cold. I don't think I know my fitness is off, since I haven't played for over a week. So I just did medium intensity kind of drills by myself today. So anyway, I'm feeling better, but I'm still not perfect, unfortunately. And so anyway, that's it. At least I think I have a little more patience tonight for foolery, tomfoolery. Is that what it's called? Malarkey. Hey, Heavy Metal Vegan, thanks for the first super chat tip of the evening. Hey, Jordan, your book is out finally. Hey, Jordan, I think you sent me some info, and I'm really guilty if I didn't grasp it. Did you send me a link to your book? So I think you did send me an Etsy link, right? I should have had that ready before this live stream. I'm not prepared that well tonight, Jordan, so I apologize. It's been a busy week. So I will try to dig out that link. If not, I'll for sure promote it on the next live stream. And also I'll promote it after the end of my next video. My next video, guys, is probably going to be another one of these why I'm no longer vegan response videos. So I'll give your book a plug at the end of that one, Jordan. I guess that's better than even the live stream. Those videos tend to get way more views than the live streams. But cool, I'll double check. I could have sworn you sent me a link, and I'll make sure I got that handy, and we'll plug your new book by Jordan, Vegan Jordan, The Story of a Mother Cow's Life, which I read in its entirety on last Friday's live stream, because we just got it in the mail a few days ago. Let's see, so who else is here today? Wow. Northern Water Street, you threw out all animal products in your apartment on Wednesday and have been eating vegan since. Awesome. Having vegan tacos right now and loving them. Yes. Yeah, Angie and I had some vegan tacos on Tuesday and at Taco Tuesday, and they were delightful. Vegan beef jerky. Hey, I got some vegan beef jerky too. Jordan's sitting right here. Just picked some up at the market a few days ago. Yeah, I just have some handy here. Lake Bake, you're saying they found meat in vegan teacher's fridge? Like, whose meat was it? Is this even true? I don't know. Just let me know more about that. Like, does she live with someone that's not vegan? Is it for a dog or a cousin? Let me know. I have no clue. There are reasons for why a vegan can have meat in their fridge. Like, say, not saying her, but say, you're a vegan parent and your kids aren't vegan. There's a reason why. So it's not like a smoking gun, but I really doubt she's eating meat because she sounds like a super hardcore animal rights activist. So, if you're trying to come here and talk smack, that's not probably going to work. Anyway. Hey, James, you're from New Jersey. Awesome. Hey, mi comunidad vegana. Yeah, Fu Manpu. Yeah, great idea here. Yeah, Fu Manpu says, I encourage my vegan comrades, because we are comrades here, to give some money to the relief efforts in Turkey and Syria as Those folks are hurting. Yes, please do whatever you can. Even the people who survived, not every, what was it, like 20,000 people? I can't even comprehend that, known to be dead in the earthquakes. And then the people who survived, it's not a picnic either. It's the middle of winter. Many have lost their everything, their housing. So yes, please contribute what you can. Robert saying the meat was left on her car. Whoa, what a weird story. So what's happening? How did the meat go from her car to the fridge? Just kind of curious what's going on there. So there are some plausible reasons why this can happen. Doesn't mean that she's sneaking it in. I can't see her doing that. She's like me. She just has as strong as me, as I am, about animal rights, not harming, not being cruel to animals, not exploiting animals. I can't imagine I'm just gonna have a burger now. I just don't see that happening. Oh, Jordan, I'm pretty sure I got the link here. Actually, did you send it to my Instagram? Let me just quickly check my IG. I can pull that up in 1 second, Jordan. See if you sent me that message. I've just been really scatterbrained this week. I'm scatterbrained every week, but more so on other weeks. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There's the link. Yeah, it's hard for me to copy and paste this out of here, but I will plug it. Yeah, I see the link to Etsy, the story of a mother cow's life on Etsy. Cool. Ships. And okay, it sounds like it's up and ready to go. Awesome. I got the link, Jordan. So thanks for double checking there. I remember it, and I just forgot to act upon it. Ryan is scatterbrained. Veganism debunked, huh, Peter? No, I'm just scatterbrained in general, and especially until I just kind of feeling a little weird, not fully getting rid of this dumb cold yet. So again, veganism not debunked. Vegans get cold, but I went to the gym today, did my thing. I was out in the court for over an hour. I'm not like dying or anything like that. Fallon Marie, yes, that's a great idea, Ryan. I should make a video about why I'm still a vegan. That's an interesting idea. Huh, interesting. I'll think about that. Dr. Bear says, my fridge used to have meat in it because my husband, Mr. Bear, didn't go vegan until a couple years ago. Like I said, there's many plausible reasons why a vegan who doesn't consume meat might have meat in their fridge. There's other people in the world, It's like there's just one person in the world and there's a vegan person. You know what I'm saying? Life is complicated. Okay, Peter, I didn't know that. Earthling Ed put out a video update on the sanctuary, his sanctuary. 2 years in, they're doing okay, but struggling. Yes, it's a very, very difficult, expensive, time-consuming prospect of having to run, successfully maintain, and keep going an animal sanctuary. So yes, I'm glad it's going, but yes, it's a tough job. Jordan, yeah, Angie and I would never eat the animals. There's no way. So Robert's not sure why it got placed in the vegan teacher's fridge. Anti-vegans left the meat on her car and she put it in the fridge. Maybe she was just keeping it from going bad so she could donate it to a homeless situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why throw it away and waste this prank, right? This stupid, mindless, completely childish, and no offense to children out there, but just completely childish, dumb prank. And maybe just try to make some good of it. That makes sense, but anyway, I'm just speculating here, but anyway, it sounds like a right thing to do with the wrong, what can you do? VLAM thinks we need some more why I'm still vegan videos. Maybe I should make one. I don't, it's like sensationalism. That's not going to get the views and all, but I don't care. That's not why I do this. If I was just chasing views, our channel would be totally different. You'd see me doing all sorts of sponsorships and stuff back there. Speaking of sponsorships, I'm kind of torn. On the table right there, see that little white box? I got this box from Let's Get Checked. You may have seen Mike the Vegan do a video with them. It's like an at-home blood test situation. I'm just kind of debating, do I really want to go through with it? Do I really want to do it? It's like, they're not paying me, but it's like a promo code, so I get like a percentage if anyone uses my code, if they want to do it. I'm debating, should I do it or not? I just feel kind of weird. I really don't like to do promotion things, but I like to promote things I'm totally 100% into in my life, like Clean Machine. I love it, our books and stuff like that. Let me know if I should go through with it or not. They sent it to me here. should I just go through with it still, or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of torn. Like I haven't done like a video where I had a product in it, integrated into it, and I'm just kind of it feels like work when I do that. It doesn't feel like me because I tell you, I'm just kind of doing my thing. Consequences be damned as far as money and all that. But anyway, Peter would do it. Okay, cool. No reason why I shouldn't promote stuff because it's something cool. I like getting blood tests. I'm weird. I like getting my blood tested. So when they contact me, my first reaction is yes, I love blood tests. Anyway, Jordan, thanks for the super chat tips there, Jordan. You're saying you should also make why I'm still a vegan video. You should. Why you're 14 and still a vegan. That's a great concept there for you, for sure. Okay, we have someone here already trying to debunk veganism. So let's look at our new friend here who I've never met before.
Cruelty-free. Yeah. Not to those screaming plants.
Wrong one. Here we go.
I'm going to leave your words on
so we're going to put your words up here. Here are the rules. Just glance at them.
Credit, of course.
And here we go. Let's look at this first attempt to debunk veganism here from a person named Lake Bake. Is that like you like to get high next to a body of water? Anyway, like, how can vegans claim they care for animals if all it takes for them to kill animals is because a family member likes eating meat? Pretty weird. Oh, so we're talking about this whole vegan teacher thing. I'm saying like, okay, I was saying, yeah, there are reasons why a vegan might have meat in the refrigerator, like say they are a parent or the food maker for a family. And not everyone's on board with veganism. Let's look at the definition of veganism and see what veganism is, because not everyone understands what veganism is exactly. So let's go take a look at, let's say the definition of veganism that goes back several decades. It's a philosophy, a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of cruelty and exploitation to animals. So it's a belief. You believe it's wrong to exploit animals. It's wrong to be cruel to animals. If you're, like, say, a mother or father who provides the food, the shopping, the economics to purchase it, and the cooking of it, and your kids aren't on board, you can't make a kid, like, believe that it's wrong to exploit animals. You know what I'm saying? You can't force someone to be vegan. You can't force beliefs upon people. So there are reasons why a person can be vegan themselves. The person, like say a mother or father providing the food, made the choice themselves. They can only make a choice for themselves individually. You can't force someone to go vegan. So that could explain it. So it's not like they don't care about the animals. It says here as far as possible and practical, meaning it's not really practicable to starve your children. It's not practicable to like kill your family and or whatever, like, if they don't want to eat your food, you don't understand. It's not practicable to force your belief system onto other people, your ethical and moral beliefs. Not a belief system really, but your beliefs. So there's nothing contradictory with someone who is responsible for the care and nurturing of others in their family or others they care for, and the people they care for may not be vegan. That doesn't debunk veganism. If a vegan's child wants to eat meat, just refuse to buy meat for them. Well, that's really nice and easy to say. Well, say that you have family troubles and say the kid doesn't want to eat. Then you'll see these things on the news. See a vegan starved this stubborn vegan parent wouldn't go along with their kid's non-vegan belief system and starved him to death. And now it's on the news and vegans look like murderers and idiots. So no, it's not really possible or practicable for you to starve your child. Or, you know what I'm saying here? That's what you're saying. You're saying basically the parents should just kind of sort of kill their child. Not a good solution, Lake Bake. Yeah, some parents do that, Lake Bake. Some parents say, hey, I'm not going to buy you any meat. You can eat meat outside at school. You can totally do that, but we're not buying any meat for the home. So it's up for every individual family to make that decision. I'm not the god of veganism here. I'm not like the bestower of the commandments. It comes from heaven to me, then I give them out to everyone. Every person's got to make this decision on their own, how they're going to roll with like non-vegan children that they may be the parents of or in charge of. So nice try, Lake Bake. Doesn't debunk veganism. It doesn't mean vegans don't care about animals. It just means their kids aren't vegan. And yeah, some vegan parents run a completely vegan household. Others don't. It's up to them. I run a completely vegan household. So do you have any questions for me? I can't speak for these abstract parents who may or may not have a fully vegan refrigerator. That's not me. That's not my lifestyle. That's not my situation. Do you have a question for me? Do you think you've debunked veganism? Do you have a question for me that applies to my life that I can answer directly from my personal experience? Okay, that's your belief, but do you have a question for me? I mean, someone might have to buy meat like for someone they're caring for. This doesn't apply to me. You know, I've been out with my mom or going through the drive-thru at Panda Express. I'm there to get the vegan orange chicken from Beyond. And she asked me, can you get me some other chicken? I'm like, no, you're eating the Beyond chicken. You're with me. You're in my car. I'm buying it. I'm buying you the vegan orange chicken, like it or not. Tough crap, you know? Yeah, VLAM raises an excellent point here. Veganism is not about dictating other people's actions, despite what all these haters think, huh? It's not about dictating other people's actions. We do not condone fascism, which means forcing our beliefs and lifestyle onto other people, and they're unwilling. They don't want that to happen to them. So you understand, we're not about fascism. I think our friend here is probably kind of pro-fascist, is my guess. I'm hearing some fascist kind of leanings possibly, but we're not fascists ourselves. Did I see your previous super chat, Jordan? Let me see. Let me check it out. I may have been rambling there. Oh, any other videos ideas? I did see that, and I made a mental note to come back to it, and I'm scatterbrained, and I forgot. Any other video ideas for me or for you? I don't have any. I need video ideas too. So yeah, but thanks for the super chat tips there, Jordan. And if you have any videos idea for me or for Jordan, let us know down there. When was the last time I saw Slaughterhouse footage? Someone just asked here. I tried Moist Vegan. I typically don't like to watch that because I know it goes on. But when I was preparing my response video for that Megan Elizabeth girl I did, or female lady, girl. Everyone's a girl to me. She's 21 years old. She's old to some of you guys, you know, young lady. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, she's going on about the glories of eggs. So I was about to show some, she thought eggs were like this completely harmless, magical thing, like baby male chicks don't ever get grounded. I was going to show some of that, but I didn't really follow her down her egg path in my video. I had other things I wanted to talk about that to me, I think were more important. So I was about to show some of that, and I saw some of that. So I just, I guess that would have been Tuesday. I saw some Slaughterhouse stuff. Let's see, Raz says you went vegan at the age of 16. It's been 8 years now. You let your family decide whether or not to accept it. Exactly. You can't force your veganism onto other people. Like I said, it's a belief that you make. If you force someone else to make that belief and they don't believe that, then how can you? That doesn't make any sense. Lake Bake, answer you. Don't demand anything of me. This is my live stream, jerk. So anyway, do you think forcing people not to murder is fascist? Well, being anti-murder isn't really a belief system per se. Veganism is an ethical stance against animal cruelty. I mean, that's what vegan is. Let's take one more look here. It's a stance against animal cruelty, and that is called veganism. That's what veganism means. So we're living where your actions and beliefs are such that you're against animal cruelty and exploitation. How can I make someone believe that? You know, like say my mom, for instance. I've told her all about veganism hundreds of times, and she still won't go along with it. I can't make her believe that. Do you understand? How do I force my mom to go? She doesn't want to. If you have a way to explain to me, I'll sit back. Since you seem like you're so smart here. What's your name again? Lake Bake? You seem like you have all the answers. So please enlighten me. Make my life better. I would love my mom to go vegan. How do I force my mom to go vegan? Just teach me. I'm all ears. I guess all of us are all ears. We want to know how to force our friends and family members to have our ethical beliefs about animal cruelty and exploitation. Let me know. Make my life better. Make my mom's life better. Oh, thanks, Heavy Middle Vegan. Thanks for the super chat tip there. Much appreciated. Wait, that's it. There we go. So he says, you don't have to force them. I don't buy her meat. Exactly. I don't buy my mom meat. That's what I said. We're in the drive-thru. I've taken her to Indian restaurants that don't have all vegan. We go to ones that have a nice vegan menu and kitchen. And we order her the vegan stuff. We're not forcing her. We're just ordering the food and she eats it because it's delicious. So what's the problem then, Link Bake? What is your whole issue here? How you're saying about forcing people to believe murder is wrong or whatever. I'm just saying, how do I force my mom to believe exploiting animals is wrong? Because you can't really do that. People have to come to these realizations themselves. If someone thinks murder is great, how do you convince their mind otherwise? How do you convince anyone to change their beliefs? Yeah, they can get caught and busted and put in prison. I don't know if that'll even change their beliefs. I don't know if Lake's bothering me. I'm not sure what his whole point is. But it's starting to bother me. Lake, okay, do you understand? Do you have another question? If not, we're going to move on. Okay, Lake? Let's see what else is happening here. Hey, Sarah, how's it going, Sarah? Your dad is heavily plant-based. Eats salmon a couple times a month. Otherwise, no other animal products. I wish my mom were as plant-based as that, Sarah, so congrats there. You had more of an effect than I've had on my mom. Your omnivore mom cooks for him, so she ends up eating plant-based most of the time. Wow, really good there. Hey, Uncle, good to see you, Uncle. I think, yeah, you're right, Bill. Yeah, Lake Bake is a level 5,000 virtue signaler. Absolutely, 100%. Lake Bake, I don't appreciate you coming here and just demanding I answer your questions. You sound so entitled. That's what entitled people do. They expect the world to just do their bidding and do what you want. Like, no, you're coming on my show here, my live stream, and I will answer anyone's question. You're not entitled to my time or anything, Lake Bake. So I think Jordan or Peter just took care of you. So, yeah, if you wonder why you got in trouble there, Lake Bake, before you go, oh my God, Happy Healthy Vegan is so unreasonable. Let's look at the rules, because I did flash them really briefly here. And these are rules that will get you banned or blocked or timed out or anything like that. Violate any one of these, and these are not like some fascist rules. This is a really low bar I've set here. Just basically rules of civility. Be civil, meaning like how you would converse with people at work or school. I doubt you would go up to like your teacher or something like that. Hey, I demand you answer my question right now. Like, no, that's not how it works. Be civil. No personal attacks, harassment, anything like that. You're kind of being a bit of a harasser there. Spamming or trolling. I don't know if you're spamming. Debatable if you're trolling. And when trying to debunk veganism, we'll discuss one of your claims at a time. So violate any of these, and I think you're most guilty of the civility one. Just be cool. Don't be a jerk. If you're a level 5,000 virtue signaler or level 5,000 vegan, awesome, good for you, but don't be a dick about it. Can you be cool? Just try to let your ego deflate for a second and interact in just a semi-polite way. Just fake it. If you're really an a-hole on the inside and it's hard for you to not be an a-hole, just try your best to be cool here. You know, if you can't do that, we will boot your ass out of here quicker than you can say level 5,000 virtue signaler. All right. So anyway, thanks, Peter. Jordan, you don't need to hunt him down. I think Peter did it. So yeah, he put him in timeout. So now our virtue signaler has exactly the information. He or she needs to know why he's put in timeout. We weren't being dicks. You came here and started being a dick to us. This is our show. These are our rules. If you have to be a dick, if it's completely impossible for you to not be one, go find another live stream to bother. We're not your people. This is not your live stream. But I venture to guess there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of other live streams happening right now on YouTube who have no rules about civility, which you can go poop on and piss them off. Anyway. Yeah, David's vegan. Thank you. Ryan is super cool and easy to talk to. I don't understand these people. Yeah, why do you come here to our house and be a dick? Like, what kind of person does that? Oh, a dick, right? You know, or whatever you want to call people like that, you know? This is a chill space. This is what I've created here, a chill space. Got to respect the rules. If, like I said, if you don't want a chill space, if you like live streams that are not a chill space, we're not your live stream. Just let you know right now. Just log off, go to another one. There's better ones for you where you can be an a-hole and where being not chill is completely cool. But this is not your place. Let's see. Hey, Dr. Bear, thanks for your reply to my question there. In my opinion, I think it's okay to do a sponsorship. It's not really they're not really paying me. I'm just getting a promo code deal. But anyway, I understand. As long as you did your research and it's not an unethical company, I don't think it is. I was disappointed to see Pick Up Limes do a BetterHelp sponsorship. I don't know what those are, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't, want to be associated with a company that's like doing bad things. Yeah, I agree 100%. That's why I'm really picky. I really don't do too many things like working with other companies. I get stuff every day, literally. Rarely, I don't think even a day goes by ever where I don't get some email from some company or a message from a company like on YouTube comments or Instagram wanting to work with us in some way. I don't think they even know who we are, but they just reach out and I don't respond to them. Hey guys, thanks for the super chat tips. Jordan, anyone who messes with you messes with me. All right, and we got your back too, Jordan. You know that. Let's see, thanks. JBV deflects the poo-poo. Dr. Bear has become a member. Haven't you always been a member, Dr. Bear, or just did you renew it at this very moment? But anyway, thank you either way, Dr. Bear. We appreciate your long-time support and friendship here. Hey, Brian Kroc. Yo, what's up? How is it going? Oh yeah, VLAN was asking about virtue signaling, which I'm probably not the best to define, but yeah, it looks like AJ has a fine definition. AJ says, virtue signaling is when you act self-righteous and flaunt how morally superior you are. That's why, I think it was Bill that called them a level 5,000 virtue signaler, like making a reference to like the level 5,000 vegans out. And we call them that because they are virtue signalers. They come here and say, hey, I'm more vegan than you guys here. I'm way more vegan. I'm so vegan. I'm above all you low-life vegans. Yeah, level 5,000 people like that. Yeah, we're not your type. All hail cult leader. Thank you, Jordan. Okay, Dr. Bear, thanks for sharing that about BetterHelp, who I was not aware of. Athletic Greens, you always tell me about them, Peter, and I don't believe they have reached out to me before. I could be wrong. I don't recall them. I get offers every day, multiple offers every day. Let me just look at my inbox from today. I can't show you. It's in the wrong browser, but I could tell you what I got today. Let's see. Let's see. I may have already deleted today's stuff. Let's see. From this morning. Here's one from this morning. Reaction Lab. Don't know who they are. Anyway, hey, Heavy Metal Vegan. Thanks for the super chat tip there. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Is Blake back? I didn't even see him. Oh, we're fascists now. Okay, so wait, before you ban him, Peter, how am I anti-free speech? No, I'm anti-people coming into my personal space, what you're in right now, and our shared social space of chillness, and just basically breaking our rules here. You're not being civil. You're not, just basically show a modicum of civility. If you are unable to do that for whatever reason, because you're just a complete a-hole, I'm not saying you are, but if you are a complete a-hole, you can't abide by these really simple rules of interaction with fellow human beings, we're not your people. If you're used to being a complete a-hole and dick with all the people you interact with, we're not your people. You can be an a-hole and dick to other people, but not to me and not to us. Do you understand that? If I encountered someone like you on the street, I'm just walk away. This person's like a trip, man. They're tripping hard. Yeah, bye, leg. Don't let the door hit you on the way back, on the way out. Okay, go. If you can't be civil here, go. We don't want you. Go away. We don't like people like you. Free speech. No, you're free to speak all you want. You can make your own YouTube channel. your own live stream, your own social media. I'm not preventing you from anything. I'm just preventing you from coming here and being an a-hole to me and all our viewers. Do you understand that? I have the right to do that. It's totally trolling, huh? I might need to define modicum. Car bomb. Modicum means just a minimum amount. You know, we're not asking for an overabundance of being civil. Just a little bit. It'd be kind of cool rather than an a-hole. He's calling us fascists. Yeah, we're woke narcissists of compassion. We're fascists of compassion. We're fascists of being civil to one another. Such craziness. Now, he's the one saying we should force others to be vegan in a fascist way. And we're saying, no, we're not about fascism. We don't do that. But we're the fascist ones. None of it makes any sense. Anyway. You think Lake has been here many times? There's so many people like him, you know? It's hard to say. Hey, Stu, what's up, Colt? The Colt's doing good. Having some vegan beef jerky here. Yeah, okay, VLAM. You like AJ's definition there of virtue signaling, which Blake was doing as level 5,000 virtue signalers do. Hey, Veganese, I didn't see your comment. So if it got swamped, I'm sorry. I'll try to scroll up. I'm scrolling up right now to see your comment, Veganese. So if you had something serious you were saying, say it again. I am not finding it right now, Veganese. Yeah, post it again. Brian said Brian Croft, the only sponsorship you ever want to do is for a Japanese knife company that sent me some knives. That sounds cool, but I still feel weird when I have to like plug them. Like I feel like I'm working, you know, when I'm doing my response videos and stuff like this, it doesn't feel like work because it's not, it's just cool. Okay, Dr. Bear, yeah, that when you said you're renewed, it was just an automatic message marking 8 months of support. Okay. Yeah, Veganese, I don't see your comment there. I scrolled up quite a long ways, Veganese. So if you don't mind restating, I'll have my eye just trained looking for Veganese right now. So rest assured that I will see your comment, Veganese. I apologize that stuff slips by when the dumb trolls come by. I apologize. Yeah, I'm not able to see and respond to everything. Even when trolls are not here, I'm not, able to. Just because, I'm not all seeing, all knowing. I'm just a simple, old, 55-year-old dude trying my best here. Hey, Uncle, your food doesn't scream, but real monsters do. Let's see. Yeah, VLAM, I agree with those sentiments on wearing faux fur and faux leather. I try not to wear anything like that, like faux fur, that's not a problem. I have some shoes, a pair of kind of dressier shoes that might have the appearance of being like leather, but they're not, they're vegan. But, yeah, I'm just not into stuff like that anyway, fashionably, so maybe it's easy for me to say that. Chick-fil-A? Are you kidding, Peter? They're going to try to offer some vegan options? Oh my God, I can see their fan base having a hernia about that, right? Just going off, oh, the liberals are forcing Bill Gates' vegan food on us, all trying to de-sterilize the planet. Oh man, that's not going to go over well at all. Scandinavian, can I tell you about my profession in music? What do you want to know? It's a very vague topic. I'm not criticizing. I'm just like, what? There's a million things one could say. If you have a more specific question about my music career, feel free to ask. Let's see. I'm looking for Veganese. See if Veganese says something here. I didn't see you. Nope, not yet. Ryan isn't all seeing, says Raz. Is he really our cult leader? Ooh, it's starting to leak out, huh? Okay, it's not vegan, says James, but even vegetarian is going to be the devil enough for most Chick-fil-A people, right? Chick-fil-A introducing a vegetarian fried cauliflower chicken sandwich, chicken, but the batter has milk, so vegetarian, okay. Hey, Lynn, how is it going, Lynn G? What's up? Well, I guess that's a cool move. I mean, if they can introduce that chicken thing and their people, their fans, whatever, eat it, cool. Hopefully they don't bitch about it, but hopefully it goes over well. Maybe I'm being too hard on Chick-fil-A fans. Okay, there's Veganese now. I see you. Animal agriculture NZ, like New Zealand, is facing some serious climate change storm damage right now. Yet government, media, and most of the community are reluctant to finger animal agriculture as the main cause still. Well, if they are honest and look at, like, say, some of the United Nations climate change panel reports, the answer is pretty clear there. The animal, globally, I'm not sure how the numbers work in New Zealand, but, you know, we're one planet. So who cares if the numbers are off a little bit in each individual nation? But globally, animal agriculture is responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than all of transportation exhaust combined. And this is a global number. So I always pose the question to people who are saying, or even governments who are saying they're addressing climate change, how can you make any real honest effort with a straight face and say, hey, we're going all in, we're going hard to address climate change, yet ignore or make no effort to address the number one source? Like, okay, like, yeah, other like green initiatives are great. I'm all for that, you know. I plug in my car every night. It's awesome. All those kind of efficiency things are amazing. But if you're not looking at the number one source of greenhouse gas emissions, you're not making an honest effort towards fighting greenhouse gas emissions. So yeah, I think governments are just too afraid to either they're unaware or they're just really too afraid to do anything, because there's going to be all these people. Bill Gates is trying to take my meat from me. He's trying to sterilize the human race. There's going to be a lot of pushback, is what I'm saying. All right, 1 second. We got some. I think that guy's back. He's all pissed off. Okay. Are you guys banning the guy that's coming back? And it's the thing. If you want to, it's that guy we just kicked out of here. If you want to make a new account every couple minutes to come back and comment again, go for it. It takes how many? Like 3 minutes to create a new YouTube user account. Takes us maybe 2 seconds to ban you. So we're gonna win that battle there every time. 3 minutes versus 3 seconds. So go right ahead. Yeah, Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, just please don't paste in all caps. It's really kind of like shouting. And I have my bot here to eliminate all caps posts. Sometimes they're fun, and I wish I could let them through. But it's just a rule I made because 98% of the time when a post is in all caps, there's something wrong with it. And yeah, sure, 2% of the time it's totally cool. And I apologize if you're one of these people in the 2%. It's totally cool. If you don't like that rule, I'm sorry, Bilbo. Maybe we're not your live stream, but it's just because the vast majority of the time, it's a very helpful rule to have in place. It keeps our live stream running smoothly by not allowing those all caps posts to go through. So hopefully you're cool with that. Just don't type in all caps. It could be in some caps. We're not banning caps completely. Just don't do an all caps post. Hopefully you can abide by that basic, it's not a rule, but just like, how we have our channel configured. Let's see, Veganese. It's alarming, but the dairy company Fonterra is the biggest company in New Zealand. Not surprised, right? The country would rather have the money than a planet to live on. It's tragic. I mean, that's true in every country. I mean, the meat and dairy industry are huge here. Yeah, so, and they do a lot of lobbying too. I'm sure in New Zealand as well as here, I know for a fact. Oh, we have someone else that needs to get banned. Okay, you cool with that, Bilbo? I'm glad you understand. And someone else has to go. Gonna Bang. I don't even see Gonna Bang. So if Gonna Bang's gone, please ban him if he needs to, our moderators. I give you full authority to ban people who are violating our basic rules here of live stream civility and trolling. Okay, anyhow. Robert, who are you responding to? You're saying, sorry, long-term vegan, no nutritional deficiencies. Who here, did he get banned already? The person already get banned? Who here is saying veganism means absolute nutritional deficiencies? Where is this person? I would love to see what this person said. Scandinavian, I didn't see your question. Did you have if I must have missed it. Ask it again if you had a music career question for me, and I'll try my best to answer it. I see your next question here. Have I looked up like biodynamic food? Because I would love it. Yeah, I know about biodynamics. Yeah, it's not something I'm into or anything. Yeah, but I have heard about biodynamically grown food. Flip, ban the non-vegans. That wouldn't be nice because, you know, then I'd be banning people like my mom. And we have a lot of cool non-vegans that watch. Meaning they're not trolls. They're not being a-holes or anything like that. They're here to learn or just participate in a respectful, civil way. So yeah, we just ban the people and time out people who are unable, for whatever reasons. They're just born a-holes and they can't... Oh, I just went down the wrong pipe. Oh man, vegan beef jerky. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. So anyway, if there's a non-vegan here, like carnivore werewolf, if you have a question for me, ask me. I'm not sure if they're still here, but ask the question. The plants are trying to kill me. Oh, see, plants are trying to kill him. They're trying to choke him. Like, you could choke on a piece of meat, too, I imagine, right? It wasn't really a choke. It just kind of hit the wrong pipe when I was chewing it. So anyway, I'm all good now. That was rad. Bilbo Baggins, what is a frustrating cognitive dissonance response to my ideology? That's called a loaded question. You're assuming I have an ideology. How is believing this an ideology? I just believe it's wrong to be cruel to animals. It's wrong to exploit animals. So explain to me first, if you want me to answer your question, you loaded it, you begged the question, you assumed by the way you stated your question that I believe in ideology. Please explain to me, how is believing that it's wrong to like harm animals or wrong to exploit animals, how is that ideology? Just kind of curious how that's ideology. In fact, let's look at what ideology means for a second to make sure we're all on the same page here. Definition, ideology. Let's see. A system of ideas and ideals, especially one of which forms the basis of an economic or political theory and policy. It's not really an economic theory. I mean, veganism has economic consequences, but I don't believe that it's wrong to harm animals out of economics or politics. I just believe it's wrong to harm animals because I'm not an a-hole. I don't want animals to get harmed. I mean, I don't want animals to get killed needlessly for me to live. So I don't understand how that's an ideology. So I'm kind of curious. Hey, Diabloso, you're here. Hey, you're just in Thailand. Man, they have some great vegan food there. Man, I've never been to Thailand. I'm jealous. Hey, Produce Not Pills, that's a good clip for VD. She'll say that only vegans choke on vegan beef jerky. Probably so, huh? You didn't say that, but I added to your question there. Your statement. You misspoke. Okay, say it again, Bilbo. Right, and that's not what I meant. Misinterpreted with the definition. I'll just say it again, Bill. I just want to I just want to emphasize the point that believing it's wrong to like start stabbing an animal, I don't think that's ideology. I just think that's basic human decency. Like, no one likes to see, hey, there's an animal getting stabbed. Yeah, awesome. I mean, a few people with mental issues, but healthy individuals would react in a non-positive manner when animals are being treated like that. Don't ask who VD is, Northern Waters. You can have Sarah tell you about VD later. Comment. Okay, here's our person trying to convince us that vegans are nutritionally deficient. Let's not risk any nutritional deficiencies by eating a balanced omnivore diet. Well, first of all, veganism, let's look at the definition, guys. I forgot to hit the bell a few times already. Veganism is not a health diet. I know a lot of people get into like paleo and stuff like that because they think it's healthy, the Mediterranean diet because they think it's healthy. Veganism is not a diet. Look really closely here. It says nothing here about a diet to get healthy. It's not, none of these things are mentioned in here. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So comment, I think you want to understand, or what you want to know is, are you going to become deficient by eating just plants? Because plants are the only foods left over. Plants and fungi are the only foods that are left over as possible things for us to put into our mouths for food, for nutrition, because we're against animal cruelty and exploitation. So we're not going to just all of a sudden say, I'm against animal cruelty and exploitation, but give me a steak. So are you saying eating just plants is somehow inherently nutritionally deficient? Let me know a comment. Yeah, Diablos, I read a story about that dude yesterday. I forgot his name. I thought he looked pretty good for his age. He said, actually, after running tests, they said his body is 6 years biologically younger than his chronological age. I'd take the Pepsi challenge of that. I think mine is probably roughly that. I'm guessing, you know, with my high like testosterone levels and, you know, just non-deficient blood tests. Comment, it's a flaw in the definition. No, health is important. I'm just saying veganism is not about health. There are health consequences to being vegan, but what do you not understand? That being vegan is solely about animal cruelty and exploitation. When I got into veganism, when I first became vegan, I wasn't thinking about, oh, I gotta get healthier. No, I was thinking, no, why are animals dying? Why are animals screaming and dying in order for me to have a meal? And the answer is they don't have to. No, veganism is not about health. You get into veganism because you're against animal cruelty and exploitation. The question is, okay, let's say we give up all animal products as vegans do. The question is am I screwing myself? Am I harming myself? Or am I setting myself up for some bad problems with nutritional needs not being met? So the question is, am I? So what do you think? Am I screwing myself up for nutritional deficiency problems because I don't eat animal products? Not because I'm trying to be the healthiest man in the world or something like that. It's because I'm against animal cruelty and exploitation. So let me know if you think I'm screwing myself because of my beliefs. Okay, Mr. Carnival Werewolf. I remember you from the past, so I must have missed what you said earlier. So if you have a question for me, ask me right now. Otherwise, please don't fight with my viewers in my live stream here. If you're going to try to fight with anyone, we don't fight because it's a civil live stream. Anyway, ask your question to me right now, please. Pho dieting, yeah, people deal with health consequences eating any type of diet. Veganism is no more or less healthy than any other diet. I agree. Veganism at its core is not about health. You could just eat Oreos, kale and beer and call it a day. That's all I eat. I'm vegan. You know, it's not recommended, but that's what people can do. Carnivore, werewolf, you're not throwing poop. Okay, just ask your question. I don't know what your question is. Yes, we know that veganism has nothing to do with being healthy as a human. No, it doesn't have nothing to do with that. Again, why are people vegan? Because we are against animal cruelty and exploitation. The question is, if we live in accordance with those beliefs by avoiding animal products because we don't need animals to be killed for us, we don't want them to be killed for us, so we're not going to just all of a sudden have a steak. The question is, are we screwing ourselves by setting ourselves up for inherent nutritional deficiencies? So you're saying we are. Is that what you're saying? Yes, eating plants is absolutely nutritionally deficient. So I want you to reconcile these two issues. If you're saying it's absolutely, and absolutely means absolutely, you have no wiggle room. Do you understand? You've painted yourself into a really strict corner here. So let's take a look about what you're saying here. So, as I've pointed out many times, health organizations have reviewed the scientific literature and made position statements about the nutritional adequacy of avoiding all animal products, complete vegan diets. And their words are quite clear. As long as you're not doing something stupid like, just eating a really restricted diet of juicing or fruitarian. Not saying fruitarian's stupid, but restricting. That's what I was saying there about restricting, not stupid. Stupid is like, having a diet consisting of kale, Oreos, and beer. That's stupid. So anyway, as long as you're having a balanced, sensible vegan diet, as I eat, they say you're going to be fine. And, my blood test and athleticism bear that out. If a vegan diet is nutritionally deficient after having been vegan since 2010, how come, where's all the bad stuff at, Mr. Carney? Where is the proof of your theory here? The science doesn't agree with what you're saying here, but you're anti-science, and good for you. I'm sure you believe in other conspiracy theories, but let's get back to the point. How come I'm not dead yet? How come I'm not on medications like the majority of people my age, not vegan, they're on multiple medications due to their diets and lifestyles? How come I'm slam dunking, I'm beating people at the gym half my age or 1/3 my age? How come my blood tests are not showing deficiencies? Please explain this. Please, how I'm screwing myself. How am I screwing myself by having a healthy body mass index, kicking ass at the gym on a consistent basis, consistently providing excellent blood test results, high testosterone levels? How am I screwing myself? Please explain this to me as if I were a simple, stupid person. Please tell me, because obviously you think you know something. I want to hear you out here. Tell me how I'm screwing myself, Mr. Carney. You have my attention. Kale, Heroes, and beer are a great lunch. You got that right, Roz. I'm iron deficient. Should we go to my blood tests? How much crow are you gonna eat? This is figuratively vegan crow. Are you gonna eat? What? We just go back to any blood tests. I don't even have to cherry pick. We can pick any blood test that I put up over the 8 years here on YouTube. None of them have been close to being iron deficient. So please tell me where you divine this fantasy where it's not in any objective measurement ever made in me over the past 8-9 years. Please tell me, what do you know that me and my doctors and blood tests don't know? Enlighten me. How you can just look at me and say his iron is deficient, even though his blood labs say his iron is quite strong. Please tell me how I'm iron deficient. I want to know. No, you're flinging poop now. Go back to it. You just said I'm iron deficient. I'm not going to let you off the hook now. Just go back to it. You just said I am iron deficient, despite me having put, maybe 5, 6, 7 blood tests up over the years here. None of them have been iron deficient. Please tell me how I'm iron deficient. What do you know? And Sarah says she was anemic as a meat-eating teenager. So, Anyway, please, you said I was iron deficient. We're going to explore that one tonight. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up. This is the grave you want to dig. You got to lay in it, whatever that expression goes, that idiom. Anyway, this is you brought this up. Let's deal with it. You're trying to fling poop now. The statement ahead for you, Ryan. I don't care what you said earlier. I want to talk about what you're talking about now. You just said I am iron. Where are you? Where did you go? As soon as I asked you to actually provide some evidence for an objective claim you made, something that can be easily proven true or false, we don't have to debate about it or speculate or wonder. No, I mean, the proof's there in the blood test. Please tell me. See, this is what carnivore people are like. You are representing yourself, your kind, I should say, as we perceive you to be. I wish you would try to break the mold here, that you guys are just completely full of it. Robert Bird, these trolls have no scientific evidence except bro science. I mean, where is he right now? Is he going through my blood test? You can go through my blood test if you're watching him right now. You're not going to find any iron deficiency. I must say, on the blood test I just did 4 months ago, I don't think they measured iron that time because I forgot to ask for it. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not always automatically included. But the blood test I did the year before, iron was on there. I think it's on 4 out of my 6 blood tests, and it's never been deficient. Outdated data. What, you saying my blood tests are too old? So I was not iron deficient on all my past blood tests were measured, but now I am. Magically now, after it's just deficient now. Based on what evidence? You're just flinging poop on the walls. That's all you're doing, just flinging poop on the wall. Yeah, since he's provided no evidence, I told him specifically, don't fling poop on the wall and bring up some other thing. Tell me how you know I'm iron deficient. I've given him how many minutes, Peter? 3 minutes? 4 minutes, Peter? And he's not said anything, not provided any evidence. So, yeah, ban him, Peter. If he doesn't come back with, if his next response doesn't show his evidence as to how I'm iron deficient, if he evades that completely, you have my full blessings to ban this carnivore or whatever dude name is. Do I take any medications? No, I don't take any You're flinging poop on the wall. You're the one that asked about iron. No, I don't take any medications. I don't take an iron supplement even. So no, you're gone. You didn't answer my question. You just flung another poop on the wall. But no, I don't take any medications. Other like if I have a headache, I'll take an aspirin, stuff like that. No, I have no prescriptions I need to be on or anything like that. Carney, do you take any medications? And what does that mean? I tell you, your average person, my age, an average American in his or her 50s is on medications, plural. I'm on 0 right now. Maybe in the future I will be, but right now I'm not on any. Yeah, if you have a condition, you need to be on medications. Medications aren't inherently bad. We have some of our viewers, I'm not going to mention any names, who need to take medications in order for them to have a decent quality of life. So there's nothing bad with that. I'm just pointing out, I'm not on any. I'm just saying, if my health were so diminished and messed up from avoiding meat and dairy and eggs for 12 years, I should be on something because I should be wrecked, right? 12 years is a long time to go without stuff that these people say are necessary for health. Like, gee, when's all the bad crap going to start happening? Okay. Ryan, Peter wants to know, how is it that you've gone this whole time without catching COVID? You caught it 2 times. Hey, I honestly don't know if I've caught COVID. Would I know for sure? I mean, I've had a couple colds. I have one right now. I think I'm getting over it. It's been a week. For all I know, it's COVID. I don't think it was. It just seemed like a stupid, typical winter cold. And I know a lot of people have winter colds right now. I don't know. I mask up when I'm in indoor places, like going to the market, or if I in an indoor ride at Disneyland or something like that, I mask up, When I'm out and about outside, I don't. Yeah, Heidi, yeah, right. Medications are fine if you need them. Absolutely. If you need them, they're fine, whether you're vegan or not. But veganism isn't terrible, then it's so bad that you have to take medications because of that. Diabloso says he is off all medications after he became a vegan. So there you go. There's the opposite effect that our carnivore werewolf friend was arguing for. Beth, what are you saying here? Testosterone should equal procreation, and in your case, none? What is that supposed to mean? You're saying, okay, Ryan, I'll admit you have high testosterone, but since you haven't procreated, what? I mean, that was a lifestyle choice. I never said, hey, I want to get pregnant now. Hey, woman, let's try to make a baby. I've never had a night like that in my entire life. So are you trying to blame me for having high testosterone and intentionally designing a lifestyle where I don't have children? Is that what you're saying? What the hell is that? You're trying to harass me? Let's look at the rules again here. That's got to be something here. Some kind of personal attack and harass me. You're trying to attack me and do some kind of personal attack because I have high testosterone and chose not to make babies? Is that what I'm hearing, or am I misunderstanding this? This is getting a little bit personal, but yes, I've used condoms my entire life, and that's as far as I'm going to go. I don't have to answer any questions, but I'll intentionally indulge that one. Yes, I've used contraceptives. I've used condoms my entire life. Yeah, 100%. I told you, I'd never sat down and said, hey, you know what? I want to start a family now with new human babies. I've never had that, and it's never been a thing in my life. What's that, Peter? Thanks for the super chat, Peter. That guy that thinks veganism is a privilege. Is that the video you sent me? Because I should respond to that, because that's crazy. He thinks veganism is a privilege and thinks it's only possible to be vegan if you take many supplements. Totally wrong on both those counts. Is that the video you want me to look at, Peter? Because if so, I'm going to look at that like this weekend, assuming I have time. So let me know if that's the guy that you want me to look at, a response video, and I will respond, because that's complete nonsense. Heidi with new human babies, haha. I mean, just differentiate, because I'm a cat dad, you know. I have babies, but they're not humans. But I have a family. I love them as if they're my babies. They are my own babies. They're just not my flesh and blood offspring babies. But a lot of us don't want kids. Like Roz here, I don't want kids. I know a lot of us are like, you know, not trying. We're actively, creating the lifestyle we want, and that's cool. If you want to have kids, totally cool. I love kids. When I see my nieces and nephews, I love them. I hug them and play with them. And the fact their parents think I'm crazy because I play all the kid games that none of the other adults do. I act like a kid around the kids. It's love. I love them, but at the end of the day, at the end of the night, I'm glad they go back home with their parents, because I don't want to bring them home and bathe them and get them ready for bed and read them poo stories and Disneyland and all that. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I like my lifestyle. I love kids, but I just don't personally need to have my own. Yeah, good point, Flip. There's already 8 billion humans. I don't think me not having any kids is really going to put the human race in any kind of jeopardy or anything. Yeah, a lot of people here. No, they're not kids. You have a choice. That's what life's about. No one's forcing us to have kids, you know? Yeah, and there's vegan condoms for sure, Uncle. Yeah, we were gifted a lot of vegan condoms from vegan condom companies. And before that, I don't know what I was using. But yeah, we're using vegan condoms. Yeah, Sarah, I'm with you. I love babies. As long as they're not mine. I love babies, especially my nieces and nephews. We just had a new baby added to the family last year. Love her, love all the babies. I love putting the babies in my arms and holding them. It's great, but I want to give them back after a while. Go, cool. Thanks for sharing that with me. Yeah, Northern Waters. Yeah, as a result of my decision, my conscious, intentional decision to not bring babies into the world. Yes, as you're saying here, you get more time and energy to focus on things like art and music, and just furthering your evolution in life and pursuits along in a way that it's more difficult to do with children. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I know it's a little more difficult. Carnivore Werewolf. Yeah, we put you in timeout because you refused to answer my question. You're just coming here, you're just flinging poop on walls. I asked you to explain how you made this claim that I'm deficient in iron, and I made you answer it, and then you came back and started flinging some other poop question on the wall, Carnivore Werewolf. So if you want to answer the question now that you're here, please tell me why you said I'm deficient in iron. Please show me your supporting evidence. That's all I'm asking. How can you make such a claim that is easily demonstrable to be demonstrably false? Yeah, Roz Putis, I'm like you. I love my nephew. I just don't want to be a dad. I like being an uncle. Being an uncle is awesome. I love being an uncle. Bill, you're a misanthropic natalist. Wow. Hardcore. Beth, yeah, it's totally possible. I didn't say it's impossible. I just say it would be it's more difficult. Yeah, a lot of artists, a lot of musicians and artists have kids. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just harder, especially if you're like ourselves, not, trying to become the wealthiest people in the world where we have to really manage our economic resources. And if we had kids, be much tougher. Yeah, Uncle said. Yeah, Uncle says it. Show your evidence, Carney. If you can't show your evidence, then come back on a future live stream. But this is all we want from you tonight. You came here. You opened up that can of worms, Carney. You said I'm deficient in iron, and we want to see your evidence. And if you can't answer it, then just be quiet and just come back next week and throw a new poop on the wall next Friday night. Okay, Carney? We're not banning you, but we did block you because you are not following the Livestream rules. Vegan A's, for some reason you sound like the Grim Reaper. Hey, there's a lot of reasons to get bummed, huh? Is Bilbo Baggins saying weird stuff? Let's see. Bilbo, please don't spread anti-vax beliefs here. If you have those beliefs, awesome. I respect that. Totally cool. But my live stream here is not the forum to spread an anti-vax belief system, okay? If you want to do that on another person's vegan live stream, totally cool. If you want to do that in your own live stream, totally cool. This is not the place for that. Do you understand that, Bilbo? This is not what we're not here. We're here to talk about veganism. We're not here to talk about the anti-vax theories, okay? That's not what this is about. Hey, Atomic Vegan, thank you so much. Taco Tamale Pizza Fund, thank you. I'll let Angie know we have some money in the kitty for that. The
Taco
kitty, is that really a thing, like a bank?
Pizza Fund.
Bilbo Baggins, I'm saying we're not here. This is called, let's look at the channel name again. It's down at the bottom, Happy Healthy Vegan Live. If you want to go on to an anti-vax live stream, that would be a forum, or maybe a channel that's pro-vax, a channel that says, hey, we are the vaccine forum, or something like that, you know? We're all about vaccine. We vaccine talk. I'm sure there's a channel called Vaccine Talk. That's your forum. We're here to talk about animal, oops, wrong one. wrong graphic, guys. I thought I had the definition up. We're here to talk about veganism, which is a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. That's what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about, QAnon or, it was the election stolen, stuff like that. We're not here to talk about political theories and stuff like that. We're here to talk about veganism. So I hope you can respect that. This is not the all-inclusive forum. We don't talk about any topic under the sun. Country Fried Vegan, am I scared to get sniped? And what kind of sniped are you talking? Thanks for the super chat tip there. Like, what are you talking about there? But anyway, and we're here not to talk about your decision to have children. Beth, if you have kids, awesome. I'm happy for you. Again, I love kids. I love my nieces and nephews. I am just personally happy not to bring any babies home with me at the end of the night. They can go home with their parents. I'm cool without having children. I'm much, that's the life I designed here intentionally. And I do have high testosterone. Yes, I have high testosterone, no children. Why are you giving me crap for that? Why is that a problem to have high testosterone and no children? Oh, Peter, ask a vegan anything. Well, not anything. Like, what's the wind speed velocity of a 747 with a headwind of 96 miles an hour? I don't know. I mean, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about vegan things, What's the population of, I don't know. Just, this is a vegan thing, We're talking about veganism. Hey, Johnny Bravo. No, I don't have any siblings. Only child. Yeah, anything related to veganism, you don't have to ask. It's not anything like, you understand? I'm not God and omniscient on every topic in the universe or something like that. We're here to talk about vegan related topics. Scandinavian tips on being vegan in a cold climate. I don't have much experience with that. I've been living in Southern California pretty much my whole life. So no, that would not be me. Are condoms vegan? I wouldn't suggest ingesting condoms. Good advice there, Uncle. True, always. Yeah, Robert Bird. Yeah, people choosing not to have kids, that's their choice. People choose to have kids, that's their choice. We're so not fascist on the channel. If you want to have children, great, awesome. That's your choice. If you want to choose to not have children, awesome. That's your choice. We are not fascists. I don't know if any good vegan body lotions there. Hi Mark. No, I can't. I mean, I use a moisturizer on my screen that's got some SPF, you know. It's like 2 for 1. You know, it's dry here, especially in the winter time, so it keeps the skin from getting cracked and chapped and stuff. And, you know, you go out in the sun, you know, UV5 right now was yesterday when I was out in the sun. Yeah, give some UV protection. Ryan isn't God. Your question is cold. Yeah, I told you I'm not all-knowing and I'm not God, Roz. Uh-oh. My cult is starting to break down here, huh? Okay, do we have someone trying to debunk veganism here? Let me scroll up. Who is Elliot? Oh, Beth Elliot once again. Okay, Beth. Let me get your comment up here onto the poop wall. Okay, Beth? So we'll take a look here. I thought the person's name was Elliot. But anyway, Beth Elliot. Let's look. Okay, we know the rules now, hopefully. Hopefully we all do, so we don't get in any trouble, anyone. And we're going to put your words here.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
Once again, plant agriculture kills more animals than animal husbandry itself. I'm wondering, do you have any, that's your claim, that's your assertion, Beth. I was wondering, do you have any data to back that up, any evidence to support this claim that you're saying plant agriculture kills more animals than animal husbandry itself? Well, that is a true statement in one sense. You're absolutely right, Beth, because you know what, who or what I should say consumes more plants than anything else on this planet? Animals. Animals are fed livestock feed. Alfalfa, corn, soy as their feed. That's how animal agriculture works. Factory farming. They're not just all running around eating in fields or anything like that. The vast majority of soy grown in this country, I think it was over like 90% of it goes to animals. Like less than 10% reaches humans' mouths. So yeah, animal agriculture has caused a lot of problems. But if you really want to decrease the amount of animals killed in animal agriculture, go vegan, because most of the plants are being fed to animals. Secondly, so let's look at that with corn. Same thing. The vast majority of corn grown in this country goes to a good chunk goes to ethanol for cars, but the biggest chunk goes to feed animals. Once again, livestock feed. Again, a small minority of it reaches the mouths of humans. So if you're truly concerned, Beth Elliott, about having a reductionist in harm, the least amount of harm that would happen to animals in the fields, the farm fields, you would have no choice other than to be vegan. So I want to see if you have any data for me. I didn't look there. Let me take a look if you have any data for me. Country Fried Firth, you meant a vasectomy. Yeah, what'd you say before? You said something that was kind of trippy, like a snip or sniping, like a snip. That's what you're talking about there. That's why. Thanks for the super chats. I don't need to anymore. We're past child age, you know, and we're 55 years old. 55-year-old women typically don't get pregnant, so we're cool. I prefer to have all my hardware there. I don't like people with needles and stuff poking around down there. Okay, see if I missed anything from Beth Elliott here. Let's see. So what did Beth say in all my rant there? If Beth has any data. I'm not seeing Beth's reply. I'm looking. I'm not seeing what Beth said. If Beth is still here, you can say it again. Yeah, cows should be eating only grass, for that is their natural diet. Well, that's a nice statement. That's really elitist, though, because there's simply not enough land mass on this planet for everyone to be fed grass-fed beef. In fact, I've made a video using really conservative numbers, meaning I've always picked the lower end of the ranges, trying to be as charitable to your cause there, Beth. And let's go to videos of mine, and I will look for Earth. So I made a video about how many Earths are needed to sustain us all on grass-fed
healthy
beef.
vegan.
And there's just simply not enough land mass.
12.6 billion acres.
Remember, we need
math,
about
actually,
triple that.
We need about 35 billion acres for 90.
And once again, for everyone on the planet to be able to eat 100% grass-fed. You would need more than one Earth. So yeah, it's a nice idea, but we have 8 billion people on this planet, most of which are not vegan, and there's no way you could have enough cattle roaming the limited landmass that's arable and feed everyone grass-fed beef. So it's a nice, beautiful idea that is completely 100% not sustainable unless we can somehow manufacture several more Earths and get them up out there in space and terraform them so we can do agriculture and get the meat back here to our Earth. So it's a nice idea, but it's only going to be an elitist, privileged idea that only wealthier people can afford to make themselves feel good, claiming it's some kind of solution that could never, ever be. So nice try there. But that's an ideal world. You're talking about some imaginary, Beth's talking about some kind of imaginary world that doesn't exist. It's the ideal diet for cattle. They should all eat grass. Well, that's not our world. There's just no way it's going to happen. Our world right now, most all the plants grown in this plant, the majority of plants grown are fed to animals. So again, if you want to reduce crop deaths, don't feed so much food to animals, meaning don't keep animals around to be fed, to be slaughtered. Just feed humans the plants, and therefore you would grow the fewest amount of plants possible and harm the fewest amount of animals in the agricultural production of foods. So nice try there, Beth. Nice try. Was that her name there? Yeah, Beth, that was it. Angela, Joe Rogan did an interview with a farmer. I bet he did. He's got to, support his butcher box thing. Ooh, Peter, I don't know. We just made a point not to get pregnant ever. This is very being careful all these years. Yeah, Bill, I wasn't even talking about the environmental consequences of grass-fed beef. Just saying, it's a fantasy idea when people say, well, the solution is grass-fed beef. Well, we're going to find 3 more Earths. Uncle, no, we don't have any musical in our music. We don't sing about veganism. It's like Moby. He doesn't sing about veganism. We're artists. Veganism is one aspect of us. We're musicians and artists too, and they don't always have to intersect. Our music's more about transcendence and beauty and sorrow of our human experience and like romance and love and stuff like that. So yeah, to talk about animal suffering would just kind of be not strange, just kind of a foreign thing. It just, I'm saying it's the way we make music. And I've never been in a band. I've been very anti being political in our music. Our music's about escape and beauty and transcendence rather than focusing on all the crazy bad shit happening on our planet. Oh, thanks, Artusa. Thank you so much. Yeah, Beth, let's go down this road, Beth. You still aren't answering you still not responding to my answer. If you're truly concerned about, you sound like a harm reductionist. You're concerned about having the fewest amount of animals harmed possible. So now you're oops, I'm sorry. 1 second here, guys. Let me add some more to her chat here.
For all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
So now I will show you the evidence, the proof in the pudding as to how you're wrong. Are you familiar with how many species of animals die from combine harvesting of plants? Yeah, I know what combine harvesters are. Do you know? Do you have any idea, any just vague numbers, Beth, as to how many animals die in, say, producing like beef or chicken versus grains or vegetables or fruits? Do you have any idea, Beth? Yes or no? Let me know. I'm going to look for either just a yes or no from Beth. So let me know. Beth, please answer. Don't talk about reproduction. You're just slinging poop on the wall right now. That's where I got the reproduction. Anyway, Beth, just answer yes or no. Yes, you have some idea. You have some numbers in mind about how many animals die in the production of, like, say, beef versus vegetables. Let me know if you have any idea whatsoever. All right, so we're waiting for Beth to type in yes or no. I know this is a big chore, so yeah, poopy flying Jesse Twelstring. Hey, Jesse, I don't know if I said hi to you. Hey, V and Moyman, how is it? So Flip thinks it's 300 million animals. Yeah, I think Angie and I would have made great parents, but I think other aspects of our lives would have not been as addressed. Rasputis, $5 super chip. Thank you. Right. Crop deaths and insecticides can be virtually eliminated with indoor vertical farms. Yeah, try that with animal agriculture, huh? So I'm still waiting for Beth to type in yes or no. I want to know yes. Say best yes if you think you have some idea of the numbers involved as far as how many animals are killed to produce beef versus grains. Or say no. No means you don't know. You really don't know. Beth, what's taking so long? All we need is a yes or no. I'm waiting for you, Beth. As I'm waiting here, I'm going to get something ready for Beth because, oops, not a weird picture of me. Let's see. Let's take a look at actually someone who does know. This is actually being calculated out before. This is a mathematical model. You can download the whole PDF. They show all their formulas, any assumptions they may have had to make, their data set, where they got the numbers from. They're typically from, like governmental agencies or global agencies, as opposed to some shirtless guy, narcissist, sociopath making crap up. Anyway, here's Beth. Far less animals die from animal raising than plant agriculture. I grew up on a South Carolina farm. You people are saying, no, you're the one that's ignorant, Beth. Here, we don't have to speculate or guess. This is already being calculated out with this mathematical model here. And the title of this paper is Number of Animals Killed to Produce 1 Million Calories in 8 Food Categories. So on this graph here, you see two colors. Red, not surprisingly, represents the numbers of animals that are slaughtered. Red, slaughtered, get it? And gold means number of animals who are unintentionally killed in the harvesting of food. So to create 1 million calories of chicken, you're slaughtering 237 chickens, and in the harvest, you're killing 13 and a half non-chicken animals. Let's compare that with, let's say, like grains. 0 animals are slaughtered in grains. And in harvest, 1.65 versus 13 and a half for chicken. Let's look at beef. Okay, only 1.7 animals are killed because they're bigger, obviously, they're huge compared to a chicken, but 27.4 animals are killed in the harvest. Again, look at vegetables, 2.5. Fruits and grains, again, less than 2. So in any way you look at the numbers here, more animals are being killed in the production of animal products. So Beth, if you are sincere about what you're saying, if you're truly a harm reductionist activist, once again, you have no choice other than to eat plants. Because yeah, nothing is perfect. Still, yeah, 2 animals get killed in the production of vegetables and fruits and grains. Okay, but that's way less than 13 and a half, 9, 27, and 11 for animal products. So if you're truly concerned about the welfare of field rodents and mice and stuff like that, combine harvester stuff, you would have no choice other than to eat only plants. But you're not going to do that. You're just flinging poop on the wall. You're just bringing stuff up. You have no data, no numbers, no science. I have all of that, and I know it's not going to make any difference. I know you're not going to be swayed by this in any way. You'll just come back and try to gaslight us with some more poop flinging. But I'm just letting you know, Beth, that this has actually been calculated, and there actually have been studies where they put radio tracking collars onto field animals, rodents, I guess it was. I forgot. It's been a while since I read these. And they find that animals aren't stupid. Think about it. Has anyone ever tried in the wild to touch like a rodent or a rabbit? They just don't sit there. They run away. And think about you compared to a combine harvester or an array of combine harvesters. You think the rodents and rabbits are sitting there going, Wow, what are those big, loud, noisy, crazy things coming my way? I'm just going to sit here and wait for them to get to me because I see them from a half mile away. No, they run. They're not stupid. Animals aren't stupid. You can't touch them, and it's hard for a combine harvester to touch them too. So science bears this out. The calculations of this mathematical model bear it out. If you want, Beth, I can send the link to you down here. If you're good at math, you can play with the numbers in the model to see if these numbers are complete vegan propaganda or if they are objective, which they are. So thanks for playing, Beth. Nice try. So Bilbo, I see you playing with people in the comments. Do you have a question for me, Bilbo Baggins? Let me know. Yeah, good point there about Allison and her fallacy. I mean, Beth and her fallacies. Beth, well, I have no data, and you have zero experience of field. I don't need to be out in the field. I don't need to be out in the field because what? Math is math. It's like saying, I have to be an astronaut to be able to tell you the distance of the sun from Earth, or the distance of like the nearest star to Earth or something like that. I don't need to be an astronaut. The numbers are there. I don't have to climb Mount Everest to know that it's the highest peak on planet Earth. I don't have to be a geologist to know that. The numbers exist. These are objective things that can be checked to see if it's true or not. I could say right now, my house here is the highest place on planet Earth. I can say that. But it's wrong because it can be checked. It can be fact checked. And these numbers here can be fact checked. It's not like this mathematician here thinks no one else on the planet can do the math. Anyone trained in math in the college level should be able to in statistics and should be able to do this, to follow through his mathematical numbers best. So no, I don't have to be a farmer. The author of this paper doesn't have to be a farmer. You just have to be able to understand the math. Just like how far the moon is. We don't have to be astronomers to understand what the distance of the moon is. Complete fallacy there, Beth. So thanks for playing, Beth. If you want to come back next week, please do, but you have no substance to your argument other than, how would you know? You've never been a South Carolina farmer like I have. Like, I haven't, but and you haven't looked at the math either yourself. So Beth, yeah, thanks for playing. If you want to go away, totally cool. Come back next Friday if you have another thing for us to look at. But your whole argument here about how plant agriculture kills more animals in the harvest than animal agriculture does. No, animal agriculture always kills animals in the slaughter and kills more animals in the harvest as well. So it's a lose-lose proposition for animal agriculture. All right, so let's move on. And if anyone wants to time out Beth, we'll do that. Beth, it's not to punish you or say you're a bad person, Beth. We just need to move on. I think I've more than thoroughly addressed your questions here, gave you the evidence you needed, how we need 3 Earths minimum for everyone to eat this grass-fed beef, and how your assertion that growing grains and vegetables kills more animals than what's needed the food that's needed for cattle and chicken and to eat as they're being raised. You're just completely factually wrong, 100%. So you can come back next week, Beth. Thank you for coming. No hard feelings, okay? All right, cool. Now, we are too nice to these people, huh? We are. Yeah, Beth had the burden of proof. You got that right, Robert. She came here just talking a big talk, and we actually had the actual numbers and data to support our positions. All she had is she was a farmer in South Carolina. Great. So what? You could be a farmer in South Carolina and not understand how many animals are killed to produce, say, 1 million calories of beef versus 1 million calories of vegetables. How would a South Carolina farmer know the answer to that question? The answer is they don't. That's why these mathematical models exist. Yeah, Jesse says, yeah, Beth, you've got a week to come up with actual facts, and we will be here. We'll be here eagerly awaiting Beth to return next Friday to see if she has some facts that will disprove what we have here. And there's more to it, like I said. There's the studies that have put radio tracking collars or devices on field animals, and the data shows that these animals run. They get out of Dodge. AJ, these comments are giving you life. Awesome. Lynn G, note to self, don't come next week. Oh no. Dusty Dud, I don't know if any kind of over easy egg. Yeah, Just Egg specializes solely in scrambled egg, type of texture. So yeah, I don't know how to do, if there's an over easy one yet. I don't think there is. Robert, I'm patient. I have more patience tonight than I did last Friday, which I suppose is a sign that I'm feeling a little bit better. Jen Marie, did I say hi to you tonight, Jen Marie? If I didn't, hello, my bad. And Robert Bird, I'm not sure if I said hi to you or not, to you tonight or not. Wow, vegan egg that comes in a shell. Huh, can you make over easy eggs with it, is the question, Peter. Let me know. Steak, huh? S-T-A-K-E. Is Carnivore Werewolf back already? I don't think so. We timed him out or blocked him. I'm not sure. Is Beth actually a farmer? She wants us to believe she's a South Carolina farmer, which is great. Cool, totally cool. But that doesn't mean you understand this. The actual answer to the question she posed, like this does. Oh, okay, Dr. Bear. They have made over easy, but it looks like a lot of work. Then why bother? Just have the scrambled egg right out of the jar, right out of the can, or whatever it is of Just Egg. What? Comment said there is a vegan agenda to hurt indigenous people. Where is that? Where's that comment? Are you still here anti-vegan because we have an agenda to harm indigenous people? Let me know. Caitlin, I don't watch really, I'm aware of many vegan YouTubers, obviously, but I don't watch too many other vegan YouTubers regularly, to be honest with you. I've been doing this since 2013. I've watched my share of vegan YouTube for sure. After a while, you just kind of watch other things on YouTube, like music things, music gear, and Diablo So knows I watch some chess guys too. Yeah, snacking on some Louisville jerky here. I didn't see the Beyond Jerky last time I was at the store. I'd get that again too. Carnivore Werewolf, you came here. What are you doing back here? You have no business being here, Carnivore Werewolf. I said the only way you can come back into the live stream tonight is if you showed me your evidence to support your... I did it again. Veganism debunked. Woo! I think there's a spice in there. Anyway, Carnivore Werewolf. I think shouting and chewing simultaneously is not advised. Anyway, support your assertion that I am iron deficient. Because you're choking. That's how I know. So, Carnivore Werewolf, yeah, nothing other that you can say here. That's all you can talk about right now. Hey, so more poop, huh? So more poop, Raz. It says flings poop on our wall. He's gone. All right, cool. We told him very clearly he has no business coming back and flinging poop on the wall. He has no business doing that because he's the one that said I'm deficient in iron, despite me having put many blood tests up over the years showing that I'm very healthy in iron, non-deficient. So that was his only task, to come back and support his outrageous claim. And he just kept trying to distract and fling more poop. So that's why you're banned or blocked or timed out, Carnivore. Sorry, you did it to yourself. I don't know, Peter. I think there's so many why I'm no longer vegan videos to respond to right now. I'm not going to have time for anything else. Yeah, iron deficiency proven by me choking. Exactly. This is pure entertainment? Well, I'm glad this is entertaining. Yeah, I need that iron to straighten my esophagus. You got that right, Fall Dieting. No, I think it's like I said, because I'm simultaneously chewing and shouting. And when you shout, I'm doing it right now, you inhale, right? You need the air to shout, you know? So I think when I'm doing that inhale, it's sucking up some of that beef jerky. And then there's spice on it too. So it's like a double whammy, like wrong pipe and then the spice, like, you know, it's bad. Oh, Angie, yeah, she's out watching the same show she was last Friday. It's like this Korean pudding. It's like, it's not all Korean, but it's a Korean-based show. But they have people from like Canada, China, Japan, and other Asian countries, like trying to try out to become a new like kind of K-pop band, you know? So last week was the premiere episode. And tonight's the second episode. She had to wait a whole week. So premiere's on Friday. So she's watching that again right now. Comment, you're saying that indigenous people can't handle carbs well? Oh, it's the carbs. So you're saying carbs. Like, what are these carbs that indigenous people are eating so much of? I'm just, how do you know this? How do you know it's carbs? Like, what do you mean carbs anyway? I eat tons of carbs. I know I'm not as indigenous as like people on reservations and stuff like that, but what are you talking about? Where's your evidence that like eating potatoes and bananas is what's making indigenous people obese? I didn't know that was going on. I thought I was eating processed food. Heidi, you listen to Jimmy Brown? Awesome. Yeah, one of my Korean music recommendations. Awesome. You like this, and he's nice, huh? Jimmy's one of Angie's favorites. He's very prolific, too. There's really good Korean music out there, by the way, guys. I saw someone in the comments complain about my dyed hair or something. It's like, I do it because I like K-pop. I mean, if I really wanted to like look more youthful, wouldn't dye my hair like with a red tint or something like that. You know, it would be blacker or something like that. I wanted to get like a more fun, cool color, you know? Anyway, the comment wasn't in here tonight. It was in one of my previous videos. I think the one I put out on Wednesday. Yeah, Bob, we put nutritional yeast on popcorn all the time, too. Super City, is there a justification for killing humans sometimes? I'm not into killing humans, so I don't know. I mean, like, say, like, people that, like, you know, go to like murder people. I'm quite happy with them serving out the rest of their life behind bars. I don't feel like, oh, they got to get the death penalty, you know, eye for an eye, tooth for. I don't think like that. I mean, I'm totally fine with them never seeing the light of day again for the rest of their lives. Peter, I should dye my hair purple. Don't say that. I'm thinking about getting some weirder colors as time goes on. You know, I'm digging this kind of like, you know, reddish kind of thing, but maybe one day I'll get a more extreme color, you know. Yeah. Yeah, nutritional yeast on popcorn. Allison says, I have indigenous ancestry and can digest carbs just fine. It's documented, common sense. So you're telling me indigenous people can't properly consume potatoes and bananas. That's what you're saying. It's kind of weird because if you look at the, what is it called? The Three Sisters. And, you know, you guys, anyone who knows about American, Native American history here, what's it, corn, beans, these are all high carb foods. They grew corn, you know, it's like, you know, corn was a staple food amongst indigenous people. So please don't tell me that eating like fruit and grains and potatoes makes indigenous people obese. There's something else going on there. Okay, comment. I was just asking if low-carb keto vegan is sustainable for populations who need it when the agenda kicks off for real. The agenda? What are you talking about here? And why would they want to be, why would Native Americans need to be on low-carb keto? I just completely don't understand your question. Corn, beans, squash. Yes. Now, is that going to make people fat? I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Thank you for sharing. I knew I was close. Do I ever cook the popcorn in coconut oil? Never cook it in coconut oil. If I were to put any oil on, once in a while I might put a little bit of avocado oil to coat the plate. Not coat, just to lightly brush the plate with it. But no, I usually don't put anything in it, but never going to be coconut oil. What's this? Dr. Bear, someone's asking if prisoners should be allowed to watch movies and read books. What? Someone's saying if you're in prison, you shouldn't ever be allowed to view any media? Yeah. Do you think they should have entertainment in prison? Yeah, well, why not? I mean, I know they're serving their time for, bad things they may have done, whatever, but why couldn't they read a book? Like, make their life better, possibly. Like, why? I don't understand. Are there prisons in the United States where books are forbidden completely? Just curious. I don't know. I've never been to prison. Yeah, Bob, a lot of people don't know what they're talking about when they say the word carbs. They think pizza and donuts or something like that. What's wrong with coconut oil, Dusty Dud? Super high. It's like the most unhealthy vegan oil. And this is not just my opinion. Talk to any cardiologist, vegan or otherwise. It's super high in saturated fat, which is what raises LDL cholesterol and is associated with heart disease. So no, I avoid coconut oil like the plague. Uncle, the all caps key must be struck down for some people. Yeah, if you're trying to type in all caps, please don't. We have a bot that will just not let your comment get through. Just type in some caps if you must, but all caps ain't cool. Dr. Bear, yes, my vegan agenda includes cookies too. Good for you. Lynn and Dr. Bear's vegan agenda includes cookies. Yeah, palm oil is bad for many reasons too, environmental, and it's high in saturated fat like coconut oil. So yeah. Fog dieting should definitely punish prisoners instead by making them eat a vegan diet, huh? Raz is saying Flip is throwing some strange poop. Let me look. Let's decolonize and make the world green again. I don't know how that would happen. Yeah, as far as if you're vegan and you are concerned about oils that raise LDL cholesterol, your worst two offenders are by far coconut and palm oil. Yeah, it's a lot of delicious foods. Look out, if you're want to eat some vegan ice cream, they almost get some kind of coconut or palm oil in them. It's really sad. A vegan atheist channel. Awesome, Will. Wesker, thoughts on dating non-vegans, Ryan? You're asking the wrong person here. I mean, for me, I'm not going to date anyone. I'm married to Angie. If I had to just do a thought experiment, I would find it personally really difficult to see any kind of real relationship for me working out with someone who wasn't vegan. Maybe I could go on a date or two, have some fun, but I can't imagine me like settling down with someone who wasn't vegan. But that's just me. I'm old, set in my ways. I'm married. I'm lucky. It's all good. Angie's vegan. We're vegan. It's all good. Ooh, David's vegan. Used to eat mass... Here, listen up, guys. Listen up here. David's saying he used to eat mass quantities of coconut oil. There's a lot of influencers out there saying how magical coconut oil is, believing it was healthy. And you're 100% sure it contributed to your heart troubles you had before going whole food. Sorry to hear that. And yeah, coconut oil, ask any heart doctor, any cardiologist, they'll tell you no, coconut oil is not heart healthy food. In fact, it's the opposite. And it's not my opinion. I have a cardiologist I went to and she said exactly that. Peter, we don't really bake things like that for to the point where they get acrylamides. We use well, sometimes we use an air fryer sometimes, and we also have a pressure cooker too. So I guess when they're in the air fryer, they get some browning on them. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest with you, as far as like, consuming, because we don't cook food that browns all that often. It's not like a daily thing or anything like that. Yeah, coconut oil on the skin is fine. You got that right, Will Lovestrong. Yeah, coconut oil externally your body. Yeah, totally fine. Awesome. Rub it all over. We're saying, it's a whole different thing when you consume it as a food. Yeah, VLAM. I'm with you. I would find it hard to respect anyone. Like, take them too seriously if they reject being kind to animals. Yeah, it'd be hard to like actually not respect, but for me, date them. I guess to successfully date someone and have a successful relationship, you have to fully respect them, right? If you don't, it's not going to work out. If you don't, there's a million reasons why you might not respect someone. That could be one huge problem for for us who are really into not being cruel to animals. Yeah, you said Mike the Vegan did a video about acrylamides. I'll check it out, Peter. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, massage therapist. Yeah, Sarah, put the coconut oil all over your body for sure. What's that, Johnny? Also seen a girl with her hair not in a ponytail or not in a bun. Was odd as well. Oh, why? Is that what your lady has? Or that being in the army. That's right, huh? I forgot. That's what you're seeing every time in the army. I'm a little slow tonight, huh? Ryan, why should we be kind to animals when they aren't kind to us? Like, how many animals are not kind to humans? Yeah, there's a few you have to watch out for, like maybe lions, tigers, and bears, but most animals I encounter are very kind to us. Like, I go outside, the squirrels are all into us, the local raccoons come up here. I go out in the wild and I see wild animals. They're not bothering me. So is that what you're saying, sir? You're saying maybe you're basing your morality on if all animals are trying to kill you? Like, no, just some are, just a few. In a few areas, you have to watch out for some animals. I go into nature all the time and have never been attacked by an animal. Brian, we love avocados, Brian, animal activist. I've never had any of my doctors tell me not to eat them. Even my cardiologist, she's cool with that. Yeah, maybe if I ate a whole, like way too many, if I had like 5 a day, maybe I'd ask her advice again. But yeah, I've not been turned away. Like, don't eat those avocados, Ryan. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Diablo. So about how many animals humans have caused to become extinct or near extinct. He wants the animals to be like humans. No, animals are not like humans. Animals are going to be animals. So, Johnny, you were not watching TV in basic training. Yeah, I never really thought about that, huh? If you guys have access to like TV when you're in basic training. You gave a squirrel an apple today. So cute. Good for you, sweet potato sister. See, did it try to attack you? No, but this guy thinks, well, there's some animals out there that might attack you, like a bear or a lion or something like that. So therefore, we need to kill them all because there's some bad ones, like not bad ones, but ones who are big and predatory on other creatures. Robert Bird, is that your kink there? Okay, Robert, so you're saying a dog attacked a child? Okay, it happens. So what's your point? We should put down all dogs or something, or that we should kill we should kill chickens and pigs? Like, okay, dogs do attack people sometimes. It's a known thing, yeah. So what's your point? Therefore, eating meat is justified. We should like kill 80 billion cows, chickens, and pigs because a dog attacks people. I explain your logic because it's not hitting me. I'm not saying you're lacking logic, but I'm not seeing it. Sarah, you made a cool long hair weenie today. We love wiener dogs too. I have a real soft spot for wiener dogs. Yeah, Angie knows that. Yeah, we love little wiener dogs. Long hair ones are super cute. Yeah, AG Vintage brings up, yeah, I've also seen videos like, yeah, where lions and tigers actually hug people and are friends with people. So it's like not all of these animals that I mentioned who have been known to be like, you know, attackers of humans, or not, they're all that way. Yeah, good thing cows don't put down humans for hurting them, huh, Terry Jones? Hey, Terry Jones, if I haven't said hi to you. Lynn, good point. You were bitten by a dog last year, but you didn't try to eat it, and you didn't conclude, well, a dog bit me, therefore, let's eat cows, pickens, and pickens. I've done that before. Cows, chickens, and pigs. Veganism debunked. Ryan gets his words tied around. Johnny, had a rooster try to attack you? Well, veganism debunked. Eat cows, pigs, and chickens then, right? Oh, you love Angie's Animal Friends show, sweet potato sister. I'll let her know that. I'll tell her tonight that you're a fan of her show. Oh, a channel with like 8 wiener dogs, Heidi. Oh my God. Don't tell me that one. Some people definitely deserve to be put down. I'm not even going to comment on that. You had a kid try to bite you in school? Was it a fellow classmate, or are you an adult in school and a kid tried to bite you? Is it peer-to-peer bite, or a adult tried to bite a kid? Like no, let's see. You're probably not a kid, right? I assume, if you called him a kid. Yeah, you got to watch out for geese too, Uncle. You're totally right, huh? Peter, somebody once told me I shouldn't have balloons at your birthday because balloons aren't vegan. Say, okay, thank you. You're a level 5,000 vegan, and I appreciate you sharing your wisdom with me. Thank you so much. Oh, you got your book from Jordan. Awesome, Fallon Marie. I got to share his link this time. He gave me the Etsy link a few days ago, and I didn't get it ready here. So my bad. But I'm glad you got it. Awesome. Oh, that's sad to hear David's vegan. Yeah, Lynn, he gave me a link to his Etsy page, Jordan Vegan, Han Solo's cousin, for his book here, and I didn't get it ready, so I promised him next week's live stream I'll have the link ready, and I'll talk about it at the end of my next video, like presuming I'll make another response to another why I'm no longer vegan, because there's a few more people why I'm no longer vegan, so I'll plug his book at the end of that video. Hey, Jaden, cheers from Vancouver. Cool. You should know Peter, right? Peter's in Vancouver as well. We're talking about Vancouver. Are you talking about Vancouver, Washington, or Vancouver, Canada? No, he's actually in Victoria, so you guys are neighbors of sorts, but not that close. Cool. Yeah, I'll tell you for sure next week, Lynn. Yeah, Jordan is totally awesome, and I can't wait to plug his book. I read it all to you guys last week, but I'll give the link next week because I'm stupid and I forgot to get it ready. It's hard for me to get from my phone to my web browser to show you guys, so I don't have that all worked out yet. I bet you go to Vancouver often, huh, Peter? Because that's your nearest, like, big city. Let's see, Tanya, you spent 60 years in the outdoors, and the only animals to try to attack you was a mink. You're in your kayak. You must have had young nearby. Hey, therefore we should eat cows, I did it again. Cows, pigs, and chickens because a mink tried to attack you. That's funny, Uncle. Comment, you believe in me? You believe in me in what? Comment. I thought you didn't believe in me. Pickens. I know. I keep doing that. I started that a few weeks ago on a live stream, and it's kind of stuck, you know? Cows, pickens, and chigs, you know? Oh boy, Slim Pickens, huh? Oh man, your cult leader is getting old and losing his brain, right? Because he's vegan. Anyway, Super City, that is just crap. Peter, what should we do with Super City here? Is that just something that is bannable? Let's check out our rules here. Let's see. That's just cruel. You're just saying You're just saying it's cool to run over people who are protesting. That I don't think I even have a rule. You're just saying you're calling for murder. I don't even have that on here. I usually don't have people come on my live streams trying to say it's okay to murder people who are protesting. We don't even have that. I don't know. Should I add that to my rules here? Like no condoning murder or something like that of humans? I think that's just so uncivil. So anyway, no, Peter, that's bannable. He's just totally gone. If you come back, just letting you know you're banned. So you best stay gone, okay? If you come back, I'll have Peter ban you instantly. Anyone implying that it's okay to murder people, I don't care if they're protesters or people peacefully sleeping in their homes or whatever. Any scenario, what you're calling for murdering people, no, you're gone. Yeah, Lynn, it's so sad. We have to spell out don't condone murder. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to add it to the rules because it's just like so obvious we shouldn't be condoning murder. Yeah, Johnny, I didn't think you would be condoning attacking roosters unless it was in self-defense. Yeah, I'm going to try not to choke. Unfortunately, I'm not yelling at anyone right now, Vian Moyman. Hopefully, I won't be yelling at anyone in a second. Jesse, oh my god, no people murdering, I'm out. I'm sure someone would have that reaction, huh? I'm all about murdering people. Especially if they're vegan protesters in front of a truck. I'm gonna run them over with that truck. The live is off the charts tonight. You think so, AJ? It's hard for me to tell. Is it really? That moral relativism is wild? What moral relativism are you referring to? Yeah, Peter, I know exactly what you're talking about. Reagan, right? That's exactly what I thought of. So he's just like saying that's totally cool. It was totally cool for Reagan to get ran over by a truck and killed and the driver to get off with a little slap on the wrist. You know, no, that's not cool. Yeah, I should make a t-shirt, huh, Jordan? Do not condone murder. You've seen crazier nights, huh, Sarah? There's been crazier. We need more trolls? No, we don't need more trolls. We need fewer trolls. Oh my Mark. The people condoning murder of people, they don't agree with. Exactly. I know. It's like, yeah. That's just like pure, like the most extreme fascism, basically, right? Like, oh, if you don't agree with me, murdering you is cool then. Yeah, you're absolutely right there. My Mark. Trolls or goblins? I'd rather take goblins, John. You know, after so many trolls, you know, I'm kind of over it. I'd like to see what goblins are like instead. See if goblins are better than trolls. Yeah, good point, Bill. Humans are animals. It's not like we exist in some separate realm from animals. Yeah, oh my Mark. Yeah, they're not consistent. That's what you're talking about, the moral relativism. I get your point now, oh my Mark. Yeah, all the rules change depending on who they do and don't like. Oh, yeah, you're right, Jaden. You're absolutely right there. I was thinking we could turn that into a t-shirt, but you're right. Oh no, I'm making you crave jerky right now. I gotta get a sponsorship. If anyone knows Louisville vegan jerky, let them know that they can sponsor Ryan's Friday night live streams. If you're watching Louisville vegan jerky, please sponsor my Friday live stream. You don't have to pay me. Just give me jerky and I'll eat it on my Friday live streams. If you're watching, all right? Yeah, good point, Sarah. There's people I dislike, but I don't actively wish harm on them. I don't make web pages calling for them to be shot or something like that, or even web pages calling them bad people. You going to bed, Dr. Bear? Good evening, Dr. Bear. Always good to see you. Always enjoy your logic and reasoning. Yeah, there's a lot of murdering and killing in the media, Countryfied Vegan. You totally got that right. Why would a vegan, Super City, be... You said if a vegan is crazy and ran out in front of a truck, maybe the truck driver... If you're... Let's just say you are driving a car and you saw a crazy person run in front of your vehicle as you were operating it. What would you do? Accelerate and say, oh, this person is obviously mentally ill. I'm going to accelerate my car so I can actively hit them? No. That's not what it's about. If you see a so-called crazy person running in front of your vehicle, you would bring it to a standstill and de-escalate the situation. You don't want to kill someone, especially someone with mental problems. Ammo, just do the best you can. We were talking about this earlier, you know, like not every vegan can control everything in their house. Someone said, well, no vegan would have meat in their refrigerator. Like, what if you live with non-vegans? Say you're a parent and you're feeding your non-vegan kids, or if you're a kid and your parents aren't vegan, or you have housemates or roommates who aren't vegan. No one is perfect. Ammo. Most of the food is vegetarian. What should I do? Should I just stay vegetarian rather than giving until I'm in a better situation? Well, I guess, anyone have tips for ammo? Because, you know, I have the luxury of living with a vegan in my own house. So I'm not really dependent. I'm not dependent at all on like non-vegans to cook for me or buy food for me or anything like that. So I don't have any good advice for ammo. Does anyone here live in a situation that is like his or hers, or has had a situation like that in your life? Share your experience, because it's not my wheelhouse there. All right, Johnny. Yeah, it's getting late out in the East Coast. Good night, Johnny Bravo. Thanks for coming. Johnny and Dr. Bear. Wow, 2 hours. Just seen how long I've been on. It's 8 p.m. Pacific now. So that's 11 East Coast. Well, that's early, Johnny. 5:30 a.m. Damn. All right, Super City. Let's move on to a different topic about whatever, other than what you're talking about right now, about driving your car or truck into a protester or person with mental health issues. All right, Jesse likes what Ammo's doing. You're on the right track. Do the best you can until you have complete control over your own situation. Because as Ammo said, Ammo does not have complete control. I mean, as I said, not everyone can be vegan. I know some vegans are going to get pissed off when I say, I know not everyone can be. You know, I tried to be vegetarian when I was in high school. It didn't work out that long because I was living with my parents and they controlled everything. The purchasing of food, cooking of foods. It was tough. So I have compassion. Not everyone is capable. Like Jordan, Han Solo's cousin, he's so lucky because his mom went vegan when he went vegan at the age 13. Imagine if he tried to go vegan at 13 and his mom or parent wasn't on board. And how would Jordan be able to make all his own food? Because it would be way, way more difficult, right? But he's lucky. His mom's on board and doing it with him. So way easier. It's not possible for everyone, especially when you are still a teenager living at home. You might want to, but just try your best. And, you know, I know some vegans will get pissed off at me when I say this, but not everyone can. Like, say you're 13, you don't have a job, you know, you have no money, you don't cook. Like, it's going to be really hard for you to be vegan. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's going to be way more difficult as opposed to if you get a parent on board. Wow, vegan mommy went vegan at 13 as well. Awesome. Yeah, it can be done. It's just more difficult. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Vegan Northern Waters 3 has a question about guitar straps. Any good recommendations? Yeah, I have, all my straps are vegan. 100%. Yeah, let me grab one here. Look how pretty these are, too. These like kind of retro 70s looking one here. And I'll plug them because I like this company. It's called Couch. Can you see it right here? Couch. It says Couch Handmade. It's all vegan. The owner of the company is vegan. So all their straps are vegan. Let me show you other ones here. They're all different styles here. All right, here's kind of a, I guess, more classic, old school looking one. Again, this is all vegan. Couch right here. They're made close to us. Well, we live in Long Beach, and it's made in the next town over, Signal Hill. They're like maybe like 8 minutes from our house, basically. We went there and kind of toured their factory one day. Here's another kind of one here, but yeah, Couch guitar straps. Google them. Yeah, they make camera straps too, I believe. I assume they're still in business. I haven't looked at their website for a few years. But yeah, Couch, look them up. Beautiful straps, handmade. They're right here in Long Beach in Signal Hill by, just regular average people here. No sweatshops or anything like that. I saw the people on their sewing machines there. It's just totally a cool business. All right, let's play a little something. Let's see, this strap is not from Couch, but it's one I had laying around, and there's no leather or animal products in it. Haven't warmed up at all. That's like trying to go to 0 to 10, playing some bossa nova jazz. I tell you, I warm up. I warm up with easy chords, simple scales. I usually don't break into jazz chords, just like from 0 to like that, Anyway, I play better than that. So warm up. There's this thing called warm up. Anyway, you guys can tell I can play, right? You can tell even when I'm not warmed up, I still know what I'm doing. It's just not smooth. I make mistakes. Thanks. Anyway, let's see what I missed here. Just do the best you can, Amel. If the best you could be right now is vegetarian, awesome. I mean, that's what I failed as a high school student kid living with my mom back in the 80s. I tried to be a vegetarian. It didn't work. So if you think you can pull off being vegetarian, awesome. And then move your way to veganism as you can. Make it a transition thing. But yeah, just do the best you can. That's a huge step. Super City says, Ryan, not everyone can be a vegan. Please understand. Yeah, I said that. If you don't have the choices, if you're living at home and you don't have the economic means to buy your own food and or make your own food, you might have a lot more trouble being vegan than, say, if your parents go along with you, or at least one of your parents goes along with you. Yeah, it might be tougher in some circumstances. I never said anyone on the planet, everywhere, at all times, can always be vegan. If anyone says that, they're full of crap. Oh, being moment wants me to play. Oh my god. I haven't been playing much lately, guys. I've been doing more music production, which means sitting on the computer.
Keep playing.
Yeah, editing in Logic Pro, banging chords out on the keyboard, stuff like that, tweaking knobs. I haven't been doing that much playing lately, to be honest with you. Let's see. But I got that nice super chat tip there. Yeah. Let me think if I can think of something else groovy to play via Neumann there. Let me think. Oh, man. All right, I'm just kind of going off nothing here. Well, I'll get out of the world of bossa nova and K-pop and go to 70s rock. Shit. Shoot. Shit. Now I'm just totally screwing up Led Zeppelin here. Forget that. Totally forget that. I don't have anything I want to play right now, guys. I'm not feeling the music in me tonight here. Let's see. I just feel totally like lost. I don't have anything. Why is Siri talking to me right now? Let's see. I'm not feeling it right now, guys. Sorry, not feeling it. I'll play a little flamenco though. How's that? That's close enough. So I don't know a tune. I'm embarrassing myself tonight, guys. Seriously, haven't been playing that much lately. Anyway. My hair is pretty? Thank you. I'm into K-pop. Some Stevie Ray Vaughan? No. I can do some John Mayer maybe, but not any Stevie Ray Vaughan. Trap metal. Is there such a thing as trap metal? I don't see why you couldn't put 808 beats to anything, really. I'll play some K-pop. No one will know this song. It's a song from EXO. I like to jam. Sometimes right before I go to bed, I'll just grab the guitar. Shit. Anyway, if anyone knows that song, I'll be extremely, extremely impressed. Saw Prince in concert. I don't think I know any Prince songs. But anyway, let's see. Anything else I've been jamming lately? Just I can play off the top of my head. Three Blind Mice, Alice in Chains. No, I don't know any Alice in Chains. Do a K-pop song with Coldplay. Oh, the one that he did with the BTS. No, I don't know that song. That song doesn't sound K-pop at all, to be honest with you. It's just something that Coldplay came up with. That sounds like a tough one there, John. I don't know any fugues. Should we block the Snicker Flicker guy? I have no idea what's going on there. You guys want to block Snicker Flicker? I have no idea what the question is there, and it sounds really trolly to me. Oop, burp. Sorry, guys. Bad. Are we doing anything for Thanksgiving? Like Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day? No, I don't believe so. Stupid argument. Let's see. I'm gonna try a different Led Zeppelin song, maybe. Yeah, okay, anyway, you guys see I know how to play. I just don't remember all these songs. Anyway. No, don't stare what happened. Hallway to hell? Are you saying highway to hell? I can play Hell's Bells, I think, but anyway. Yeah, I was doing something from Houses of the Holy there. What, was it Over the Hills? Holding up your big ladder, awesome. Anyway, that mic picks up the acoustic well. Well, it's a nice mic. In fact, this is the mic I often go to when I'm making my real album, my recordings. This is actually a really nice mic I'm talking through right now. It's really good for not only voice but acoustic guitar. A shame. Do people really have arguments against veganism? Yeah, they do. Every Friday night, a shame people come here and try to give us arguments against veganism. So yes, it happens. I don't know. Nothing else matters, to be honest with you. Never heard of that song, Flip. What's that, Peter? After the few switched your microphone with the kind... Oh, to compare my microphone with VD's. Well, I mean, mine is... Seriously, I don't want to brag here. I'm sure I have a better microphone than pretty much anyone on YouTube. You know, most people use like... Shure SM7s, which are a great mic for talking, you know, but this is like, you know, this is a good, just like a great condenser mic, you know, it's, you know, decently expensive. It's a really good, it's just a good mic. So yeah, it's unfair to compare our audio here with other people's, because a few other people who make YouTube videos also have, like, you know, a professional level recording studio as I have here. Seriously, like if you look at my whole signal chain from mic to cables to mic preamp to compressors to filters, my analog to digital converters, it's a really nice chain. So it's, I don't say that to brag or anything. I just have a really good recording gear, because that's what we do. We make music. I've been making music my whole life. I've accumulated gear over the years so I can make quality recordings. And it just so happens I can use this stuff to make videos as well, too. California Dreamin'. No, I don't think I can play California Dreamin' for you. You going, Sarah? Yeah, I've been on 2+ hours, 2 hours, 17 minutes. I'm glad you could be with us, Sarah. Hope you're feeling better, and I hope things are going well for your mom and your dad. My best wishes to everyone there, Sarah. So thanks for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I got excited when I saw you on before I came on. I saw you that you're here tonight and going to be with us, so good to see you. You make my night better too, Sarah. Yeah, my mic doesn't have to be in the screen. Yeah, when you get those Shure SM7s, you've seen everyone have them. Like all the podcasters, like Joe Rogan. Most everyone get the Shure SM7Bs. They're these big black mics, and you have to put them right up on your voice. And when you do that, you get this nice bass response. But if you talk further away, they sound like crap, basically. This one's a nice mic. I can be a foot or two from it, and it still sounds great. It's just like a really nice, just general purpose condenser mic. Radiohead covers. Wow, I don't think I know any Radiohead songs, to be honest with you. No, I don't. That's cool, Bill. I started playing guitar in like 3rd grade or 2nd grade or something like that. So I've been playing a while. Yeah, you guys just reminded me now. I need to play guitar a bit more. I've just been kind of like focusing on other aspects of music lately. Yeah, all of VD's videos are really crackly bad. Her audio and video are just crap. And her content is crap too. It's all VD. Everything about it is totally venereal disease. I don't know any Blackpink. Even though I like K-pop, I don't know any Blackpink. Yeah, isn't he tired, huh? Sweet potato, huh? Oh, it's this one's a Neumann TLM 49, made in I think it was made in Germany or Austria. Yeah, we got this a long time ago, so don't be jealous, guys. I don't go out and blow all my money on music gear all the time. I think we got this mic in 2007 or 8, something like that. We've had this one for a while. John Mayer. I'll play some John Mayer. Let's see. Break out a different guitar this time. Wait, not in tune at all. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's not even plugged in. Can probably barely hear it. And I'm sucking still because I still haven't warmed up. Anyway, yeah, that song is a very Jimi Hendrix influenced song for sure. Yeah, it's one of John's idols and inspirations for sure. Here, I've played some Pink Floyd before. I'll do a Pink Floyd song again. This one I always pull out for you guys. There you go. I didn't mess up breathe that badly. Redeem myself a little bit. Thank you guys. See, I can play. I'm just not ready right now. I've been talking to you guys for the past couple hours, and I really haven't played that much for the past few weeks. I've been busy just making new songs. And in the song making, there's some guitar stuff, but I'm spending more time behind the computer producing. Cool, I redeemed myself with a song, finally. Awesome. That'd be cool, Wesker. That'd be rad. Bring in the drums. That'd be rad. That'd be cool to jam. Yeah, can you guys just block Snicker? I think it's that same guy that comes every week and just says a bunch of randomish, non sequitur stuff. It's a plant activist.
Cruelty free. Yeah. Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear. They fucking scream, man. Right. They make noise. And they know when they're being eaten.
Yep, plants have brains and central nervous systems. They have emotions. They know when they're being eaten. They have hopes and fears. They see people and run from... No, this is nonsense. You don't care about plants, and you don't care about animals. It's funny, there's people that pretend that they care about plants. They don't even care about plants. They don't care about animals. They're just trying to say, oh, if you can eat plants, we can eat dead animals too. Say something intelligent. Well, he can't because we just blocked him again. Ooh, Northern Water. He just picked up a cool 80s Gibson bass from a pawn shop for only $120. It was a steal. Wow, I'm surprised they sold it for that so little. Was it in good shape? Because I know now pawn shops, they just hop on the internet. They type it in. They know, and they kind of get a rough market value for what they have. Usually you don't find pawn shop deals like that anymore. He posted no? Did he say no? Did Snickers say no when we found out we were going to block him? Yeah, Peter, I apologize for Angie that she hasn't done any of her Angie members only live stream. She's been sick. She caught her cold like before I got it, and then she still has a cold too. So I don't think she wants to do a live stream quite right now. We will do some more for sure, Peter. Yeah, we will get another members only live stream in. If it just has to be me, maybe it'll have to just be me for one of them. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get back. We'll get some more. We'll get something for you guys for sure. Let's see. Let me do some more Floyd. That's all I remember. I know the rest of the chord progressions, but it'll take me a few seconds to work them out. I don't have them committed to complete memory. Cool, I'm glad you're enjoying the live tonight with my awesome, intermittently random, mediocre attempts at guitar. No, you don't want me to sing. Trust me, you definitely don't want me to sing. That's why I have Angie. Anyway, what else? Okay, I'm glad you made Snicker go away. Thank you, Peter or Uncle, whoever did it. Thank you, guys. We don't need Snickers here, just saying a bunch of random nonsense. Is Meaty Snickers now? Did you just create a new character here? A new character. That's what this is. Ryan, can vegans non-sentient animals? Yeah, that's an interesting question. What do you guys think? Ryan, can vegans non-sentient animals? I'm going to put that on the wall for us all to ponder. That's a great question there, Meaty. That's a real head scratcher there, huh? Let's check this out.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
God, I can't believe I haven't put anyone up since Beth Elliott. She was like in the first 15, 20 minutes. So let's ponder this, huh? What do you guys think? Can vegans non-sentient animals? I don't know. Let's see. Can vegans non-sentient animals? I'm having a real hard time wrapping my head around that one there, Meaty. Maybe you're eating too much meat there and it's clogging up your brain or something. Can vegans non-sentient animals? I don't know. I don't know. Can vegans non-sentient animals? You tell me, Meaty. What do you think? Oh, eat. That's your verb there? Eat? What's a non-sentient animal? I didn't know there are such things as non-sentient animals. Please share with us give me an example of a non-sentient animal. Like an animal that had its brain removed or something? Like what are you talking about? You like that, Diablo, huh? Rats and mouses, huh? They're non-sentient. Oh, I didn't know rats and mice were non-sentient. So they have brains and central nervous systems, and they're able to move around and make decisions. Scientists have run many tests, for better or worse, forget the ethical implications, but run many tests on rodents, and they make decisions. They can be trained. They can be conditioned. I'm not sure how you come out and say that no, there's no such thing as a non-sentient animal. I was just trying to let you give an example there. Fish have brains too. Should we just ban him? He's just playing with us, right? He's just totally playing with us. Should we block this person as well? Fish have no brains. Last time I checked, fish have brains. Anyway, Robert wants to know, what is sentient in your mind? He thinks creatures above the level of rodents have sentience. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Meaty is aging. I'm thinking the same thing. Aging, is Meaty sentient or non-sentient? Because little nuggets like this aren't really helping his cause, assuming it's a he, to show that he has a degree of sentience that is, anyway. All right. Thanks, Peter. Took care of it. Awesome. All that meat sure made him smart, huh, Northern Waters? Yeah, that's one thing. You're new to the live stream, so I'm Northern Waters 3. That's what we kind of see every week. You can ask Sarah to back me up on this. But we see consistently every Friday live stream, every week, every time, multiple times in one evening. This goes on forever, back for how many years I've been doing these Friday live streams. They continually prove, anti-vegans continually prove that they are incapable of, most of the time, like 98% of the time, incapable of putting together a coherent thought, like evidenced by this, let alone some kind of argument. A logical argument, even something vaguely resembling a logical argument. The coherent thought is hard enough. We can get that. I feel like we have a major breakthrough. But to have something resembling a logical argument, let alone a valid one, is just asking for way too much. Yep. You think these are VD trolls? Really? Her trolls are probably on the same level of intelligence as she is, if that's what your reasoning is there. I can imagine her fans putting together such high-level and sophisticated nuggets such as this, right? Yeah, good question, Peter. How long into my channel did I start doing live streams? YouTube didn't actually give the ability to do live streams until maybe like 2016 or 17. So before that, I heard of You Now. So we were on there for maybe half a year or something like that. And then as soon as YouTube added it, I just went on and started doing it on YouTube. I should teach a logic class for non-vegans. No, that would be horrible. They wouldn't want it. I think non-vegans pride themselves in their complete lack of logic, right? At least the anti-vegans. I don't think they want to educate themselves. I don't think they want to better themselves and learn how to put together logical arguments. I think they I think they just like being just making crap up, Hey, Peter, yeah, maybe so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I haven't seen many invites come through lately, but if something's local and I think the event is going to be safe and just a good, fun one with a lot of people, good turnout with good reach, yeah, I'll think about it for sure. Meaty ooga booga, huh, Robert? My favorite snacks. Good question, V. Yeah, something I just kind of, if you want, depends how much effort you want to define snacks by being. A lot of times now, I do this weird thing. I invented this myself. I don't know if anyone else that does this, but I get those big things of raisins, that come in a cardboard jar. I don't know what those are called. So I'll grab a little handful of raisins. Then I'll grab some nuts. Lately I've been eating almonds. I didn't eat almonds for a long time, but with all these people bitching about you vegans and your almonds are draining out of the water out of California, I like to point out, no, meat takes way more water away from California, but I'm just eating more almonds now just because I'm pissed off at these dumb almond people who think almonds debunk veganism. Anyway, I'll just grab a handful of raisins, grab a couple almonds and throw them in my mouth, chomp them, and have a quick little snack of raisins and almonds. Sounds kind of weird, but if you get down, it's pretty healthy. It's whole foods. Edamame, yes, Diablo, yeah. At nighttime, if I got some time, I'm watching TV or something, I have a little munchies, For whatever reasons, one might have munchies. I'll get some edamame out of the fridge or freezer, boil them or warm them up, and munch the edamames. Yeah, you vegans and your almonds taking all the water from California. We don't have enough water to give to the cows. You don't like raisins, VLAM? Oh, you really don't like raisins, huh? Uncle likes his raisins and nuts. Yeah, no, you're not the only one. Hey, Uncle, did you hear? Angie told me that over by your place, the Spot, that old vegan restaurant or vegetarian restaurant, now vegan, from the 1980s will be closing. It's whoa, I thought that would be there forever. And I kept saying, we got to go eat at the Spot sometime, Uncle. I don't know if that will ever be able to happen now. I forgot when they're closing exactly, but they're gone. That's sad. I like those old school kind of hippie vegan restaurants. Yeah, chips and salsa too. That's a good one. Yeah, if you have the chips already pre-made, that's easy. What I'll do often if I don't have pre-made chips, which I usually don't, I'll just slice up a bunch of corn tortillas, stick them in the air fryer, get them all crispy, and then go from there. Oh, they're already gone, Uncle? Ah, crap, the spot is gone. That's so sad. I think they opened in like the early or mid 80s. They've been around this whole time. You'd think they'd be invincible, but oh well, that sucks. Ah, I would have had a good vegan protein powder to recommend for you, Stephanie. In fact, there's one I've been taking for like 4 years maybe, and they've recently had to discontinue it. I'm not sure what they're selling right now, so check back with me. But yeah, the company's called Clean Machine. They used to have this clean green protein that I love. I still have some. They sent me a few more, but they had to stop selling it because their processor / manufacturer was moving on to something else, so sucks. Last Monday was the last day? Okay. Wow, 30 years in Victoria? That's a long run for a Whole Food place. And it's close to Whole Foods Market too. Awesome. Veganese. In Ithaca? Like, is that New York or something? I've never heard of Moosewood. In fact, I don't even know where Ithaca is. No, I've not been. If it's New York or East Coast, I haven't done much traveling out there. The Moosewood Cookbook. Wow. So you know of it too, Bill. See, I've not heard of that. Upstate New York. Yeah, I've not been to I only went there one time. Upstate New York is when I in 2013 checked out the Woodstock Fruit Festival. You guys may have seen the video I made about it. Very critical of how they didn't really have much food to eat there. I can see why fruitarians are all super skinny, because they don't eat a lot of food typically from my experience. Anyway, they're old school. I figured they've been there since like the 70s. Wow. That's cool. You got to have respect for vegan and vegetarian restaurants that have been around for that long, because, it was kind of rare back then. It's kind of making a bold, like, business move. Like, like, who's going to come to my restaurant? It's like people did. So that's awesome. You love the drawings. Yeah, I bet it was more expensive to do photos and books back then. Awesome. Hey, Bill, happy birthday. 62. Awesome, Bill. Happy birthday. Awesome. Let's see. Hey, it's so nice now. It's so peaceful, huh? We got rid of all our trolls for now. It's so calm, so chill. Just gonna like soak it up for a second here. I'm not choking. I'm not yelling and inhaling vegan beef jerky simultaneously. It's pretty cool. Yes, this is how it should be, huh? Troll free. I gotta admit, it's nice and calm without all the crazy trolls, but, they do add a level of real-time excitement in the form of, like it's like doing a response video in real time. You guys get to see it all happen in real time. Yeah, no choking on jerky right now, Zoe. You got it. Wow, I didn't know that, Veganese. That cookbook was a standard in New Zealand for vegans. That's how you know about it, and I don't know about it. Wow, awesome. There's a guy, Peter Pan, saying some funny stuff. Am I okay? What about me being okay, Peter Pan? What do you want to know about my state of being right now? You want to know if I'm, like, okay? Like, how? Like, am I hungry? Am I pissed or what? All right, you want to get on the wall? All right, cool. Peter Pan, let's do it.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
All right, Peter, we're going to put your words up on the wall. So are you saying I'm taking meds as a vegan? Is that what you're trying to say there in, like, a really vague or just like, clear and concise manner here? Happy Hell Vegan, are you okay? Are you getting all your meds for veganism? What does that even mean? Are you getting all your meds for veganism? What does that mean? What does that mean? That veganism is so deteriorating and unhealthful that vegans need to be on meds. Is that what you're saying? I think it's just the same person coming back. They love getting on the poop wall. I think some people's weeks, the highlight of a lot of people's weeks are to just make it onto my live streams poop wall, right? Is that what's going on here? Is that what you want to know? You're the person I just erased off the poop wall. Am I happy? Are you getting all your vitamins for veganism? Is that what? What do you mean? You implying I take a bunch of vitamins or something, Peter Pan? What are you trying to say? And am I happy? I mean, let's put it like this. Yeah, first of all, Bill says vitamins are not medications. You know, unless some really extreme examples, vitamins typically aren't prescribed by doctors unless you prove to be deficient on blood labs or something like that. Yes, because you get sick. Yeah, I'm not sick though. And I don't take vitamins because I'm vegan. Yeah, I take a B12 supplement, a spray once in a bit, maybe a couple times a week at most. But that's about it. You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not deficient or anything like that. So if that's all I got to do to not have any kind of nutritional deficiencies because I don't eat animal products, that's cool. I would take way more vitamins. If I had to take a multivitamin every day and that meant I didn't have to kill animals needlessly, I'd be down with that. And that's cool because, you know, a lot of people take multivitamins. Hell, when I was younger, my mom made me take a multivitamin. I wasn't vegan then, so there's nothing wrong with taking vitamins, but bottom line is I really don't take much except for a B12 sup a couple times a week, and I'm fine. I'm wearing glasses. Yeah, you know, every time I go to the optometrist, they say, yeah, all our customers here, they're all vegans. It's weird. It's weird. Only vegan. You know, I started wearing glasses when I was in third or fourth grade, and I didn't go vegan until I was 40 something. So explain that one, Peter Pan. Did my body already know when I was 7 years old that I was going to be vegan in my mid 40s? So my body pre-made some kind of eye problem for me. It went back in time. I violated the space-time continuum somehow and got some eye nearsightedness. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Can we block Peter Pan? He's just trolling with us. He just created a new account. And like I said, it takes you several minutes to create a new account. And it takes us basically a second to ban your ass. So yeah, stupid trolling there. Yep, just playing with us. Your body knows all things about me. My body knew I was going to be vegan in about 40 years, and it pre-gave me nearsightedness. Yeah, there's no holes in that logic there, Peter Pan. Yeah, flawless thinking there once again. Bravo. Yep, you debunked veganism. Yeah, Ryan wears glasses. He started wearing glasses when he was in fourth grade or something like that. Yeah, you debunked veganism. Awesome. Good job. Uh-huh. Oops. Uh-oh, what'd I do here? How do I get out of this? Yikes. I can't turn it off. I did something wrong. Okay, I'll do it manually. All right, my bad here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, and it's VLAM, you're absolutely right. It's absolutely ableist, prejudice against people who take medications. A lot of people need to take medications for certain medical conditions that have absolutely nothing to do with their diet or being vegan or anything like that. It's this stupid idea that people have that, oh my God, that vegan isn't perfect. Therefore, veganism debunked. That vegan takes a medicine for their thyroid. Veganism debunked. That vegan takes a vitamin supplement that their doctor told them to take. Veganism debunked. Well, I hate to tell you, but a lot of people take medications and take vitamins, and they're not vegan. It has nothing to do with anything. It's so stupid. Oh, he wears glasses. Veganism debunked. Yeah, all these other people that wear glasses are not vegan. Really? I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, good reminder, CA Garden. Let's use this as a teachable moment. Reminder, if you don't have any, get your vitamin B12, whatever you want to get there. Drops, I got mine drops. I told you in the form of a sublingual. Just squirt it underneath your tongue. Where did I get my shirt? I got it from my friend Jared, also known as Straight Veg. So if you're watching, Jared, hello, we miss you. Yeah, Bill, yeah, yet the carnivores who claim they get everything they could ever possibly need just from eating steak, right? Yet they take all kinds of digestive enzymes and more. I've seen all the crap that, say, Saladino sells and guys like that. You know, they're not lying. I mean, I'm not buying their crap, but why do they make so much money off supplements if meat's got everything you need, it's knows nature food possible, it's baloney. Yeah, it's super easy, huh, Carl? The sublingual B12 spray, super easy. It's got a nice fruity flavor to it. It's easy, fun, relatively cheap. I mean, it lasts me a long time because I don't take it every day. Seriously, that little tiny squirt bottle of it maybe lasts me like 4 to 6 months, something like that. That's a long time. And Angie takes hits from it too. It lasts us a long time. Yeah, Saladino equals grifter, huh, Bill? I'm just reading what Bill said here. I'm not, if in case you're watching Saladino, I'm just reading the comments here. But I can't say I disagree with Bill. You like all my different voices, AJ? They're different variations of my hater voice, my anti-vegan voice. So I'm not making fun of anyone or any region or dialect or anything like that. I'm just doing my anti-vegan hater voice. Yeah, Carl, it lasts you like half a year or two. So people say it's so expensive. Like, really, what does it cost? Like maybe 12, 15 bucks? I don't know. I don't remember. But it lasts a long time. If you break it down by month, it's a couple bucks, cheaper than getting a coffee for one day from Starbucks, Well, maybe 2 Starbucks. Maybe like 2 Starbucks coffees equals 1 B12 spray. I don't know. It's not that expensive. Yeah, Peter, I know all sorts of knuckleheads that say all this stuff, that plants have all these things there so people can't eat and protect themselves. Like, whatevs, and animals have feet so they can run away from idiots like him trying to hunt them down. Not to say he hunts them. I'm sure he pays other people to do that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a dumb argument. Like, oh, animals have feet so they can run away from predators and people trying to do bad stuff to them. It's a ridiculous argument. I don't know, sweet potato sister. I have no idea where this crazy diet came from. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Things get trendy, just like raw got trendy for a while. That got trendy too. I don't know. Oh, cool, Uncle. You got some sublingual K2 and D3 today. I haven't tried it yet, and truthfully, I could probably get all from broccoli. So really, Allison, you're saying the rise of carnivore has something to do with the rise of veganism. Interesting. Like a reaction? Like, oh, take that, vegans. I don't like what you're doing. I'm going to do the opposite. Is that it, basically? It's just a reaction to us? That's sad and pathetic if you think about it. Saladin is to be a raw vegan? It shows you how, my issue with raw vegans right there. It's just, you're not in it for the ethics and you could just grift over to something else really easily. Good for you, AJ. I should do something like that too, honestly, just to be a good example. And who knows, maybe I'll feel even snappier and not mix up my how do I get that? Cows, chickens, and I won't mess up my words like that. I can't remember how I mess it up now. Anyway. Yeah, Bill, it can't go too wrong having a lot of rice and broccoli in your diet. Unless you're a raw vegan, then they think that's horrible. Steaming that broccoli is going to kill you. Pickens and chigs. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, all them pickens and chigs. I won't be saying stuff like that anymore. Yeah, did he do it to piss us off? Joe Rogan did that. Like, we already don't like him anyway. It's like I don't hate him anymore. I don't even hate him. I just think he's an idiot, Joe Rogan. Pows, chigs, and pickens. The Enchanted Broccoli Garden. Wow, that's a great cookbook name, Vegan Days. I like that. Bro Jogan. Eating rice causes depression. Which guy said that? Really? I can't remember. Like, people say the stupidest things. Like, no, eating rice doesn't cause depression. And similarly, if you are depressed and if you stop eating rice, I don't think there's any studies that show that helps with depression. Was that, Uncle? Similar phenomena, how people got so upset when Cracker Barrel added a vegan option. Yeah, I guess it's like that. Yeah, well, what are they doing? Force us to eat that Bill Gates vegan food at Cracker Barrel. I come here to eat manly meat, and they want us to eat this Bill Gates fake meat with microchips. You know, it's like, no, they're just adding an option. So maybe, like, when you bring your like meatless friends with you to Cracker Barrel, they can actually buy something and make Cracker Barrel more rich rather than walking away and spending money somewhere else. Steven, no one's going to talk sense to Bro Jogan about veganism. There's nothing. He saw Lightning Wilkes get just basically everything that Chris Kresser had been saying for all these years and getting away with it about veganism totally get dismantled piece by piece, fact by fact. And it didn't make any difference for Joe. Chris won't go back on the show. He hasn't been on since, but Joe doesn't care. Rice and tofu gin. That's a classic rice and tofu staple around here. Yeah, breathing air causes depression. It's similar. It has as much scientific fact about it. Yeah, Earthing Ed is covered on Joe Rogan's propaganda. I've made literally like maybe a dozen videos over the past few years covering Joe Rogan's anti-vegan nonsense. Let's see. Joe Rogan got debunked enough on Game Changer. Oh yeah, that's why they had that debate between Chris Kresser and James Wilkes because of the claims that Chris Kresser was saying about Game Changer. Yeah, so Wilkes set them both straight, but I don't think Joe's changed his ways. He never really backed off or anything. His stance against veganism, Diablo Cell. He went anti-Semitic the other day. What the hell? What did he do? I've never really seen him act all that overtly racist. That's surprising to me. He doesn't... I mean, for all the things I think about Joe Rogan that are not good about him, I never thought he was like anti-Semitic or fully racist. Maybe he said some stuff because he's old like me. You know, a lot of guys over the age of 40 and 50 say some stupid crap that, you know, may have been okay when we were in high school and middle school as far as not being all that offensive and racist. But now, and when you have, you know, the hindsight of how things are nowadays, you kind of say, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have said that back in the 80s. I see him saying some stupid stuff like that sometime, but I don't think he really means it in a bad way. But I'm not here to defend him. I'm just saying he's old and probably just has some old ways frozen in his brain. He made a comment about Jews and money. Ooh, that's not cool. That's pretty, that's pretty bad. He smokes cigars and drinks while he talks about health. Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen the cigars. I thought I've seen him drink a few times. So, I mean, I drink on occasion myself. He doesn't drink all the time, right? It's not like a regular part of his show. Is it? The drinking and smoking? Yeah, he is a comedian, Northern Waters, and yeah, sometimes you kind of wonder, is he just trying to make a completely inappropriate joke right now, or some like true colors of his coming through? Wow, Rogan was defending Ye when Ye was going on all those anti-Semitic rants a couple months ago. Really? Yeah, I'm not saying age is an offense, Van Moyman. I just think I just never really got a race who's a classic example of a racist, like Kanye or something like that, hardcore, I've not got something like that, but he's sticking up for Ye. I mean, what Ye did was totally indefensible, and I'm totally like with all these companies not wanting to be associated with them and dropping them. They're saying it's cancel culture. Like, no, like, who was it? Adidas or whatever doesn't want to be associated with that. You don't want that with part of your company brand or anything like that. And they have every right to disassociate themselves from people who go on and say completely horrifically just mean, hateful things like that. Cow brain challenge. Yeah, they eat crap like that on Fear Factor, John. Uh-oh, Bill. Were they talking crap about Representative Omar? But yeah, I wasn't making excuses for his age or anything like that. I just thought, he's from my cohort. We grew up with certain kind of expressions kind of being okay in the time, and looking back, they weren't. But, if you're old and unchanging like Joe, they just might stick, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm not here to defend Joe Rogan. Anyway, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to defend Joe Rogan. Wow, that's gross, C.A. Garden. I'm glad I never watched Fear Factor. What's that, Peter? Have I ever seen the burrito funnel where you eat a burrito over a funnel and it drops down into a small taco? No, I've never seen that. What's that from? I have not seen that. Jonathan, ever eat something that has animal products unknowingly? I remember one time I went to an Indian restaurant, spoke with the manager, and said, yeah, we're vegan, no dairy, please. That's the thing you have to watch out for. Made it really clear. And then his employee brought over a mango drink. And at first step, I go, hey, there's some crap in here, right? And then, yeah, they took it back. So that was a long time ago, but it can happen. I've never been back to that restaurant since. I think that was about 2012, before we even started our channel. John Steven, your cohort were teenagers in the 2000s, and you had some of that too. That was normal back then. Yeah, things have changed. I'm glad things have progressed. People are more aware that you shouldn't say certain things about certain people, even though it was kind of okay back then, and it wasn't, but, now people are, that's probably wrong to say. They'll never admit to. I'll admit to things I've said in the past that are wrong. Let's see. Bill got fooled. You were told once that the Spanish rice was vegan, but they used chicken broth. Intent is key. If that happens, it happens. It sucks, but just don't go back again. And, it's like, again, it's as far as possible and practical. You tried everything you possibly could. You asked questions. Me, I talked to a manager. What more could I do? As far as possible and practical. They gave me something, and I didn't keep drinking. I knew something was off right away. I gave it back. He yelled at his employee and brought me a proper mango drink. Yeah, AJ, that sucks. Yeah, I've been really, really lucky that out here, Taco Bell, which is a competitor to Del Taco, who competes with Taco Bell out here, they've never done me wrong yet. I've been eating them pretty, consistent, maybe like once every month or so for the past several years. They've not done me wrong yet. Del Taco. Hey, Vegan Lifting, how's it going? Right. Thanks for the super chat there. Much appreciated there. Yeah, I saw that. I was watching that Tuesday night. Thoughts on LeBron passing Kareem in points, being the LeBron James, as of Tuesday night, has the title now for NBA scoring. No one has scored more points over the course of an NBA career than LeBron James has now. He broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record that he set in the late 80s. And people thought it would never get broken, but it did. LeBron just did it. I'm happy for him. Yeah, I was really happy for him. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was history in the making. I mean, I was watching it. I mean, I haven't been watching too many Lakers games this year. I live in the LA area, so, we can watch it here. I usually just watch the fourth quarters or highlights, but I made sure I was going to watch the games, Tuesday and Thursday, but he broke the record on Tuesday, so I don't have to watch last night's game, even though I did, because he was playing the Bucks, and I like to watch the Bucks. Anyway, yeah, I'm really happy for him, and I was happy to be part of history. I can say I was there. I wasn't at Staples Center, or Crypto.com Arena, as it's called now. How funny. I mean, how long is that going to last? Anyway, yeah, it was a great moment in sports history. I saw a piece of history, and I'm happy for LeBron. I think he deserves all the accolades and titles and distinguishing moments like that. I mean, yeah, he's one of the greatest of all time. Is he the greatest of all time? No, he's one of the greatest of all time for sure, but it's hard to compare people from different eras. How do you compare like Michael Jordan with, like, say, LeBron James, or even Kobe with LeBron James? Different eras, different times, different, it's different. But he's definitely going to go down as one of the greatest by definition. He's the leading scoring title person. It's a record that will stand probably for the rest of my life. I imagine. But yeah, thanks for the super chat tip there. Vegan Lifting, what do you think? Fourth in all-time assists too. Like, see, I mean, come on. I mean, anyone who says he sucks, like, how come he has the scoring title? How come he's fourth in assists? I mean, he's obviously done some good stuff, and I commend him for taking really good care of his body. He spends about $1 million of his own money to keep his body in such great shape that he's doing such amazing. He's still in such great physical shape. I mean, I watch him explode for slam dunks, and I can't believe it. Because I do slam dunk training myself, and I don't have anywhere near that explosiveness. I mean, sure, I'm not an awesome pro basketball player, but seeing his explosiveness at 38, it's off the charts, mind blowing. Uncle, we'll see what happens. ChatGPT is just the first of many forms of AI that the public is going to be able to use on a regular basis. I mean, this is the first one that we got. And there's so many big tech companies and startups working on AI and bringing it to people. We'll see where it all plays out. Microsoft is a big stake owner in an OpenAI who brought ChatGPT out. So they're going to incorporate that. It have been incorporated into Bing and other products. It's going to be a game-changing. AI is going to be changing the way we use computers for a while now. This is just the start of something. It's going to be way more than ChatGPT. We're going to look back at ChatGPT, I think, like those of us who are older back at like using Netscape Navigator in the 90s and AOL. You guys know what I'm talking about, some of you guys. It's going to be like that. We'll probably move on to some other kind of AI chatbots or other forms of AI that are not chatbots. But we're going to look back. This will be like a Netscape Navigator moment, I think. Hey, Allison, good night if you're leaving us. Yeah, there's been talk about the technology singularity. That's been Ray Kurzweil's big thing. He wants to make himself, make sure he's healthy. I just dropped a guitar pick on the floor. I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. He wants to make himself super healthy so he can be kind of young enough to get in on it. It's funny, he's taking all these supplements and changing his diet, but he's not changing it to vegan. Vian Moimi, you had a wonderful convo with AI today. Isn't that pretty cool? And it's getting there. They're almost getting to the point where they pass the so-called Turing test. Look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I've been aware of the Turing test since the 90s because I was studying a little bit about the philosophy of artificial intelligence when I was in grad school in philosophy. Wow, that sounds great. CA Garden? Yeah, a vegan paella. Awesome. Wow, what's that, Bill? I see your last comment there. What were you saying before that? David Pierce. That name rings a bell. Maybe other people have brought that up to me. But apparently I don't know much about David Pierce and the hedonistic imperative. Uncle, you used to use Mosaic as the first GUI browser. I used to use Mosaic too. Yeah, I think that was before Netscape, right? If I remember right. Yeah, you're old school too. You didn't cuss? Did you have problems with the bot there, Bill? If so, I apologize. Yeah, Northern Waters. I've heard, real estate has really been taken kindly to AI. Like, it helps write, say, house or property descriptions. I mean, I've tried to do some writing with it too, and yeah, it really speeds the process up. Yeah, it's helpful to go in there and fine tune it with your own human brain and all. But yeah, I could see that really helping, like, writing out for sure. So what does Pierce propose? That we use biotech and nanotechnology to abolish all suffering in the universe in humans and non-humans. Wow, I like to see the detail. They say the devil's in the details. I like to see the details of how that would work out. That sounds like an interesting idea. Yeah, okay, Mosaic was pre-Netscape. Awesome. That's what I thought. I kind of remember my history of progress on the internet. Yeah. Let's see, Vegan Lifting. Oh, thanks again for your super chat tip there. Much appreciated. You saw on your Instagram a couple months back that me and Angie went to Disneyland on the same day you did. Are you sure? Because a lot of times she'll take a lot of photos when we go to Disneyland and then like post photos of actually post them to Instagram like days, sometimes even weeks later. Makes it look like we're going all the time, but in reality, we have our SoCal residence pass. But we only go maybe once every other week or so. But anyway, you got the same falafel bowl I posted at the Star Wars restaurant. Yeah, a couple months back. Yeah, we haven't been to that Star Wars restaurant, Docking Bay 7 or something like that. We haven't been there for a while. That would have been cool if you ever see us, come up to us, because people do from time to time recognize us at Disneyland for our vegan content. So it wouldn't be the first time. So if you ever run into us, just come up with a friendly smile, say hi, and we could take a gram together if you want. Take a pic. Now, something I've been really into, I don't know if you're in the area of vegan lifting, but at the Grand Craftsman Hotel, which is right outside Disney California Adventure in downtown Disney, they have a restaurant there called the Craftsman Grill. It's poolside. They have a really good pizza. It's made with Impossible sausage and a mushroom sauce. Standard comes with cheese, but they're always cool. We say no cheese, just put some more of the delicious mushroom sauce on. And it's vegan. I tell you, it has the Impossible sausage. So if you're ever looking for something different to try there, and that's my favorite meal. It's a pretty good sized pizza for like $24. We both can get filled up on it. But yeah, thanks for the super chat tips there. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know, Bill, if tech's going to save us or not. Yeah, tech got us here, and who knows what's going to save us. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, I'll try to remember that, Steven. I'll remember towards the end of my live stream that you gave me something to look up there, the hedonistic imperative. I should be able to remember that because I know what hedonism is. Some guy made a hedonistic imperative. I can't wait to check that out. A manifesto. Yeah, oil-free pizza, Sweet Potato Sister. I'm not sure if their pizza was oil-free there at that Craftsman bar I was talking about at Disneyland, but it doesn't taste very oily. Oh, you have a friend, uncle, that's a Disney fanatic, goes all the time and has the best pass. Yeah, we have the worst pass, the cheapest pass. It has the most blackout dates, the most restrictions. Everything is the least about it, but it was the cheapest, and it's kind of cool. We can't go in the summer, but we don't like going in the summer anyway. It's too hot, too crowded. I don't mind. It's cool. I'll just go in the rest of the year, and I can't ever go on weekends. Cool with that. It's too crowded. I like going on Tuesdays or Thursdays when it's a little less busy. But we make oil-free pizza here, Zoe and Sweet Potato Sister. I don't know if Angie's got a recipe out for it yet, but I'll let her know that there's some interest in it. Yeah, we just put a lot of like tomato sauce, like some kind of. One of our favorite ones is we don't put that on the pizza usually. I forgot which one. We just put a lot of just a pasta or tomato sauce on it. Put a lot of veggies, mushrooms, stuff like that. You don't need oil on your pizza. Okay, you're watching the Oil Sweet Potato Sister. I hear you. Steven, AI and aliens are two of the things that fascinate you most in life. All right, Steven, I'm just curious. Have you ever seen anything that resembles like an alien or UFO? Something that, hey, that's weird. That's a UFO. I'm just kind of curious because I've been curious to see something like that in my lifetime. I've not yet seen an alien or UFO, but I know people that claim to have them. I want to believe, as Fox Mulder once said. I don't know if he really said it, but that was just a sign in his office. VLAM, if I hadn't met Angie, would have I become vegan? Who knows what the course of my life would have been? I don't know. I'm going to say it would have been a little less likely. The odds would have decreased for sure. But I had that stretch in the 80s. I told you I was living at home with my mom and dad, and I wanted to become vegetarian and did it for a little while, but it was kind of difficult considering the situation. So the seed had been planted for sure. I already realized back then, hey, animals shouldn't have to die in order for me to live. I already had that idea. I just needed to make that work. So who knows? That's a great question, though, V. We only could speculate on that one. Like I said, I think the odds would have been less, but I wouldn't say they would have been shut off completely because I was already open to that idea. No, DLSS, she did not make me vegan, but she was already vegetarian, which helped me to become more vegetarian and eventually vegan. You've seen ghosts? I want to see a ghost or ghost as well. I mean, you actually saw ghosts before, Bill? Like, not just something move or something. You actually saw a ghost? Like, what's it like? What does a ghost look like? I'm not doubting you at all, but I just want to, I'm curious. You know, I'm totally open to ideas and of paranormal and supernatural and aliens. I just never seen one. So what did you see? I'm just curious. You asked it to hang out? Like you could talk to it, and did it stay with you? And how long? AJ's heard ghosts speak? Like how? Like how does that work out? Okay, so Steven, okay, you don't have any personal experiences with aliens, UFOs, but simply due to the mathematics, considering that I understand that the equation. I forgot the name. You know, Carl Sagan showed it on Cosmos. I forgot the exact name of the dude who came up with it. Yeah, the odds seem like there should be some other kind of intelligent life out there that's capable of either communicating with us over the vast distances, like radio astronomy, or maybe interstellar space travel if they're really advanced. I understand that. I just wonder if you've seen one though. That's why I have my mind open to. I'm not one of those people saying there's no way, it's impossible. Like no, I think it's quite likely. But it's just kind of like troubling that we haven't seen any yet. Like, is it that rare, or is just space so vast it just takes, you can't go faster than the speed of light or anything? So I don't know. Wow, you guys are, how come I'm not seeing ghosts? What am I doing wrong? Northern Water's seen a ghost at your wife's grandparents' house. You went down to the kitchen at night and looked up and saw this woman in front of you briefly for a second, and it freaked you out. Really? You really saw a woman? You didn't, like, imagine it? You smelled one? How do you know it's a ghost if you smell it? Like just an unexplainable smell? Wow. I don't think I'd be fearful too. I want to see some kind of evidence, like there's some kind of existence of the human identity post-death or something like that. That would be interesting. More than interesting, it would just like be kind of like, it would like inform my worldview vastly. Wow, you have ghost stories too, Uncle? Where are the ghost stories from your house by any chance? Because if so, can we come over if you can set up like the right condition? Let me know. I mean, I want to see a ghost or ghosts sometime in my life. How come I'm unlucky? How come you guys get to experience ghosts and I haven't? Northern Waters, it was for sure. It wasn't your imagination. Yours did not speak, Zoe. Diablos, I'm kind of skeptical, but I'm not closed-minded. I'm skeptical because I have yet not seen or experienced a ghost, but I'm intelligent enough to know just because I haven't doesn't mean no one else has or can't. I'm just, I guess from that I can infer that if ghosts are real, it's kind of a rare experience. It doesn't happen all the time to everyone. So I'm hoping my turn will happen sometime. Am I drinking mustard? No, I'm not. VLAM, when you're dead and become a ghost, you wouldn't want to scare people. Hopefully you won't become a ghost, VLAM. Okay, AJ, in one apartment where I lived, where the landlady's son and husband had died, I used to hear footsteps in the dining room every night. It got so bad you called the cops? Really? Wow. Can you record them? I wonder if you record them, do they show up on the recording or are they not there? I just wonder if how their presence can carry over into like video or audio or something like that. Diablo Cell. Yeah, had something like that happen before too on mind altering substances. But yeah, it was because of the mind altering substances. Out of body experience, sort of on mind altering substances. And I've had lucid dreams before, but I understand I was lucid dreaming in my out of body experience. It wasn't some kind of astral projection or something like that. I was lucid dreaming, both intentionally lucid dreaming and just naturally, randomly lucid dreaming. Yeah, I'm with you, Steven. Sounds like we have a kind of similar perspective on stuff like aliens and ghosts. You didn't think to record it was pre-cell phones. Yeah, I know. All these things I would have tried to record in my life too. Nothing as interesting as a ghost, but yeah, I wish I had certain memories and experiences in my life captured on a picture or video, like all the kids do today now on TikTok and stuff. We just didn't have cell phones for for most of our adult lives. What's that, Bill? They say we only use 10% of our brain. Jimmy Dore is proof of that. I'm not sure who Jimmy Dore is, but we get a lot of anti-vegans on these live streams that are definitely proof of that. Did I guide my lucid dreams? Yeah, I make a point. Whenever I have a lucid dream, I try to identify it. Yes, I'm having a lucid dream right now. One way to tell if you're lucid dreaming or just awake is try flying. If you can fly, you can safely infer that you're having a lucid dream. So yeah, if I can start flying, I know I'm lucid dreaming, then I'll just try to make something happen or go somewhere. But then it only lasts so long. You only can maintain, at least me, I only can maintain a lucid dream lucidity for I don't know, a minute or less or something like that. It's not like I can go on the whole adventure in that time. It just kind of snaps away. C.A. Garden, are you going to make that right now tonight? Because if so, cut us off a slice of that. Wow, that really happens, Northern Waters? You go into a coma and wake up and know another language? Really? That's really been documented? Wow. Well, we're talking about some weird stuff tonight. Wow, I've heard of stuff like that, John Stephen, but yeah, I don't know if any of that's really true or anything like that. Yeah, UFOs could be future us coming back. Who knows, huh? Oh, we got some weird territories tonight here. Doctor Strange does astral projection. Yeah, you're right. I kind of started watching that a while ago on Disney Plus when we had it. Speaking of which, I should get going, man. Me and Angie got to cross paths and get some kind of dinner. We were actually talking about doing some scrambled eggs tonight with some just eggs. So if so, that probably means I need to get some potatoes into the air fryer because that takes a little while, like 15 odd plus minutes to get that happening. So yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, it's already after midnight on the East Coast. Oh, it's a long live stream tonight. So I guess I'm just having so much time chilling with you guys, just talking about just random stuff like ghosts and UFOs and stuff like that, since we pretty much got rid of all our trolls and just mean people and all that tonight. So it was just cool chilling with y'all. I even played guitar a few times, tried playing guitar a few times, sometimes more successfully than others. But anyway, guys, yeah, we had a lot. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. I'm glad that you like this Northern Waters. Usually I don't stay on 3 hours, but yeah, we kind of got on a little roll at the end here, like I said, with the vegans or just the polite people hanging out, the non-combative types. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks especially to Peter and Uncle. I know we had our hands full there a while ago, just like one troll after another. So thank you for timing people out, blocking people, especially ones who continue to create new accounts to try to come back on. So yeah, just thanks so much for keeping this live stream a place of fun and good times and chillness rather than the opposites of all that, as they're trying to derail us all here. We don't let them. So thank you. I'm saying I couldn't do this without you guys. It'd be really, maybe I could, but it'd be a lot tougher. I'd be having to do a lot of stuff on the computer and the mouse and all that stuff. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I'm sorry, Bill, that Streamlabs got mad at you. Yeah, the all caps, even if you're expressing something joyful at the end here. So I apologize. Yeah, once in a while it does something that I don't want it to, my Streamlabs bot. Anyway, it's all good, Bill. Don't worry about it. But thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for spending your Friday evening with me, or wherever you're at in the world, your Saturday morning, and like VLAM. Appreciate it. And I will be back next Friday. Hopefully I'll be healthier and normal again. I'm still actually like maybe like 85% normal. I want to be 100%. Yeah. It sounds like you guys had a good time too. Good to see a lot of old and new friends here tonight, and all our happy fam. And I promise, as soon as we're both healthy, and Angie's not healthy yet either. She got it before me, and it seems to be lingering a little bit longer in her. But I promise you, we'll get some happy fam member only live streams. And Angie really wants to do her solo live streams like she did a few weeks ago, but she had her birthday and then she got sick, so that's why you haven't seen her. So she will get back to it. I can assure you that she likes doing live streams where we don't have like people trying to yell at us and debunk veganism and stuff like that. So that's why she likes these member only live streams. So if you want to see more of that, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. You can sign up for as little as like $2 a month or something like that. That'll get you most of the benefits, like the member only live streams. Just throwing that out there. I'm not trying to sell it or anything. I'm just letting people know if you can't get enough of us, there's a way to get a little bit more, is what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being loyal cult members, loyal happy healthy vegan viewers. We appreciate it. All right, guys, so I gotta go make some dinner with my beautiful and yet still sick wife, and hopefully we'll both be healthy and just doing more streaming together in the not so distant future. Yeah, Oreos and beer, that's what we're not going to do tonight, John. Okay, thanks. All right, until next time, guys, remember, it doesn't suck being vegan. And look for me doing a new video next week, probably another response to another why I'm no longer vegan. There's so many this year, it's crazy. All right, guys, much love, peace out, see you guys soon.